What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real, Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. All right, man. Your boy Donald Trump out here putting belts to asses out here. Yo, it's not funny, but it's funny. Shout out to my brother LT in the building. What up, L? Shout out to my brother Game in the building. What up, Game? Listen, man. Do a quick show, man. Listen. Trump has sent the National Guard to LA. Listen. First of all, Trump was waiting on this shit. I told y'all he is waiting to use the goddamn military. This motherfucker could not wait. Shout out to my brother Smith in the building. What up, Smith? Listen, Trump could not wait for this shit. Yo, boy, it's wild, yo. Listen, man. Listen, I don't wish death on Donald Trump, but I can see why niggas tried to kill him. I'm just saying. I can see why motherfuckers tried to assassinate him. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's listen to this shit what Trump is doing, and we'll get more into it. This nigga Trump wilding.
The White House ordered the National Guard into Los Angeles to confront demonstrators protesting ICE raids in LA. And border czar Tom Homan claims that even California's elected officials...
Let me say this too. I can see why the people is in LA wilding. I can see why they protesting and wilding. These motherfucking ICE agents, these niggas is running up in schools where children are. Like, when it's a motherfucking mass shooting, you don't see them motherfuckers. Like, they got all this armor on and shit, and they running up in school with children in there. To just to deport some people, man. Like, yo, that shit be crazy. They running up in schools, they running up in churches, they running up in businesses and shit. Like, they wilding. And look, you can't say, oh, they just picking on Democrat states. No, they just was in Tennessee wilding. Shit, they just raided if I'm not mistaken, they went to what's his name? Little fucking racist punk. Kid Rock, his restaurant. They raided his restaurant to try to catch illegal immigrants. Because, you know, Kid Rock talking about get rid of the illegal immigrants, but you got them still working for you, though. But anyway. So it's not like they picking and choosing. They just wilding, nigga. And they don't give a fuck. Just to let y'all know that. But I can see why people in LA like, fuck that shit. These motherfuckers running up in schools and shit. Like, it's one thing going up in businesses and shit, but it's another thing running up in churches and schools. Like, yo, it's kids in there, bro. Shit can go left real quick. These motherfuckers got all this armor and shit on. Like, nah, bro. Fuck out of here. I mean, they just walking up and shit. They ain't got no warrants or nothing. Nah, fuck all that. I mean, I can see why people wilding out. But anyway.
Need to step aside. Take a look.
If you stand in the way of your enforcement operations, you could be subject potentially to arrest. Are you saying that about Mayor Bass and Governor Newsom? Are they at risk of being arrested?
I'll say about anybody.
Are you prepared to invoke the Insurrection Act?
Depends on whether or not there's an insurrection.
You think there is?
No, but you got to have the big one.
Of course you don't think it's an insurrection. The real insurrection is the motherfuckers that you pardon. the motherfuckers that really did an insurrection, you pardon them. I wish Trump would talk about an insurrection. You punk bitch, you didn't pardon the motherfuckers that actually did an insurrection and terrorism. The domestic terrorists, nigga, like, come on, bro. I know, did y'all hear about the motherfucking Proud Boys? And these motherfuckers suing the government for $100 million for false imprisonment or some shit like that, but you pleaded guilty. You ain't get treated wrong. You pled guilty. A lot of them pled guilty and apologized. That's why a lot of them got lighter sentences because they pleaded. Because if they didn't plead, their ass would have got the maximum. Boy, I tell you, boy. I told you, Trump, listen, I don't condone nothing what Trump is doing. But I'm telling you, the United States need Trump to fuck this country up. Because people need to learn. People need to stop being ungrateful. Niggas mad, motherfuckers mad at black folks for rock, for coming up, trying to be something. They mad at the Mexicans because the Mexicans work harder than them. They mad at women because they can't control women. They don't like gay people. Like, nah, this country need to be fucked up. This country the shit that's happening. I told y'all this shit was gonna happen. I simply told y'all. So this ain't shocking to me. That's why I'm laughing about a lot of this shit. Because I told y'all this shit was gonna happen. And I told you, Trump, he's no brighter than what he was before. Trump ain't never been bright. Trump got enough smart racist people around him. Trump don't give a fuck about nothing. And, nigga, he ain't trying to run for president no more. He don't give a fuck. When you got somebody that ain't got no care in the world about nothing, feel untouchable and evil, oh shit. Hey man, I'm not shocked Trump doing this shit. Listen, Trump is the problem with our country. It's too many people like him. You can't listen. It's not even just because he's rich. It's the motherfucking mind state. It's the type of fucking way he thinks. He's a fucking psychopath. And listen, and all you Trump supporters, you're a bunch of fucking psychopaths. So don't think I'm just talking about Trump. I'm talking about Trump supporters too. All you motherfuckers, y'all gone. You done lost your marbles. You don't see nothing wrong with this motherfucker is doing. Okay, cool.
And we're not going to let him get away with it. And there was a lot of violence, and it could have gotten much worse. And you have an incompetent governor.
Come after me.
Let me say this too. I wanted to say that Trump keep talking about it be a lot of violence. First of all, any protest you be at, when it's against something with the police get aggressive. They always get aggressive. So that's how a lot of shit pops off. Now, mind you, the motherfucking Klan can roam around the fucking country in motherfucking U-Haul trucks with masks on, and it ain't no problem. Until some black people start whooping their ass, then all of a sudden the police want to get involved. You have no problem with this racist shit going on. Like I told you, all them races and shit, I'm waiting for y'all to come to the right city and do that shit. Seriously. Come to Baltimore and do that and see what happened to you. I hope y'all, I want you to. I want all you racist ass groups to get together, get us a click. I guarantee you our whole city will fuck y'all up. And we don't give a fuck about the police. I put money on that. We don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers you're in the right state. the right area, and y'all do little shit like that. But come to a real motherfucking city that don't give a fuck about the police. And Trump can send a National Guard all he want. We don't give a fuck. Just being real. But Trump had no problem with the racists running around protesting. And the thing about the racists, they are there just to agitate. The racist protests, they just there to agitate. That's why the police don't never really do anything to them, because they don't do shit. They just there to they hoping they looking for somebody to say something, to do something. It's like that shit in Cleveland. Like nobody was really even paying them no attention. But the closer they got to like a black community, that's when shit started going left, and the kids was getting out of school, and these racist motherfuckers roaming, and motherfuckers got tired of that shit. Cause they was watching them for a minute. They was there for a good period of time. Nobody said nothing. Police was out there and everything. Nobody said nothing. But they started marching more closer to the black community, especially where the kids go to school at. And that's when the black people came out that bitch, and that's when shit went left. Just telling you. You racists, y'all think this shit is a game. And you think Donald Trump gonna save you. I'm telling you, we just waiting for you to listen. You just don't understand. You just wait. Never mind. Let's move on.
Let's just get it over with, tough guy. You're creating the conditions that you claim you're solving, and you're not. And you're putting real people's lives at risk.
When you run armored caravans through our streets, you cause fear and you cause panic. And the
now, mind you, people, but that's Trump's whole point. He don't give a fuck if people get hurt, get killed. He don't care about that. Listen, he don't even care about them National Guards or any of them police officers or any of them officials. He don't care about nobody out there. His whole purpose is to show that he the king. I'm King Trump. I run this shit, and if I say if I want some shit to be a certain type of way, that's what it's gonna be. That's all Trump care about. He don't give a fuck about them National Guard people. If one of them National Guard people got killed dead tomorrow, he'll use that as the reason he gotta bring more in, and they gotta get rough. Right? But he ain't gonna care about that National Guard person. It's like the Lord, excuse me, the insurrection bitch. What's the bitch name? They got killed. Ashley Babbitt. He don't give a fuck about Ashley Babbitt and her family, nigga. He don't give a fuck. He gave him that money just to stick it to everybody's face. That's all that was. He don't give a fuck about Ashley Babbitt, nigga. And let me say this too. For Ashley Babbitt people to sit out there and sue the government because your fucked up ass daughter ran into a building with no permission to be in the building, breaking shit, and got her dumb ass killed. Y'all want to sue? That let me know that you raised her wrong too, and you ain't shit. That goes for her husband, that goes for her mama, her daddy, and whoever the else fuck, other than them kids. But the rest of the motherfucking grown ass adults, fuck you. All Ashley Babbitt people, fuck you. So that means you condone her being an insurrectionist. And that's what she was. She died as an insurrection person. A fucking domestic terrorist. Nobody got time for that shit. Fuck Ashley Babbitt. I stand on that. That bitch was a terrorist. She was a racist and a terrorist. She served for this country and had a nerve to be and turned on the country and turned into a fucking traitor. Now everybody was mad at Ernst Snow, whatever the fuck his name is, for giving documents. This bitch tried to help tear down the fucking country, and she served for the country. I don't feel sorry for no Ashley Babbitt and her family. Fuck her and her family. Let's move on.
Federalized troops is a dangerous escalation. It's not about public safety. There's clearly no plan, and there is clearly no policy.
Yeah, the Defense Department has the U.S. Marines on high alert right now. Now, you know, is it
This
warranted?
motherfucker get ready sending them. Yo, Trump's. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, can I just say this? Black people, don't take your ass out there. That ain't our fight. I got some shit I want y'all to hear after this, and I want y'all to really genuinely hear me. Black people in Los Angeles, you better not take your ass out there. Do not take your ass out. If you take your ass out there and help them people protest and get involved in that bullshit, and something happened to you, that's on you. Because your ass, this is not our fight. We tried to warn them. They didn't want to listen to us. So now a hard head got to make a soft ass. We not getting, we protesting. All right, well, we was out there for George Floyd. That's something different. And first of all, let me just say this too. We didn't ask you motherfuckers to come and protest with us. We appreciated it, but we didn't ask y'all. Anytime we go to protest, we calling for our people to come protest. Now, we appreciate any other minorities and other races or group, white folks, come out and support. But we don't ask nobody. We just go and do. This ain't our fight. Black people better not take their ass out there. Them motherfuckers talk about sealing in the Marines. Have more high alert against citizens. He trying to turn Los Angeles into a fucking war zone. When you put the fucking National Guard in the military, in the Navy SEALs, the Marines and shit, you put them in like society on that type of time they be on, yo, shit can go left real quick. Cause they don't play by the cops type of even rules. Nigga, they on other shit. That's why you don't send in the National Guard, bro. That's why I be telling them police, stop thinking y'all tough. Cause when motherfuckers go to the extreme, not the extreme, when motherfuckers get together and we say we tired and we get to riding, now y'all want to call in the National Guard. No, all the police talking gangster shit. What you need the National Guard for? What? Matter of fact, them ICE agents. What you need the National Guard for? Y'all running around all tough and shit, running up in churches and schools and shit. Running up in people's houses and shit, rolling through their communities, trying to snatch a woman from a baby and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Now motherfuckers saying, no, now you want to call in National, you need backup. But you tough, though. Fuck all them ICE agents. I stand on that shit. And I ain't got no fight in this shit. But I still say, fuck you, ICE agents. You ain't nothing but bitches anyway. All you bitches just running around harassing people and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, I ain't shocked the motherfuckers all of a sudden just said enough. I ain't shocked about it. But black people, this ain't our fight.
Or does this sort of escalate the situation? I mean, whatever happened to states' rights? I thought that was what you do, because you tell the state, this is what we're thinking of doing. You know, you don't just send people in. You don't just send troops in. But what do I know? I've never run a state. But I don't really, when you come in and when you go into the donut shop to look for people and you're dressed in tactical gear, you're creating an issue. You're creating a problem. You want people to come.
Listen, I seen that. I seen that shit. I think that they was chasing down some dude or something, and a dude, I guess he turned around, pointed the gun or whatever, and the other cop fired the shot, killed the lady officer. But like I said, like, I'm surprised that shit don't happen a lot though. That's what you like in military language. They call that shit friendly fire or some shit. right? But I'm surprised that shit don't happen a lot with police because a lot of them be reckless. Because usually when a motherfucker point, like, so you know somebody might got a gun or they turn and point like they got a gun, you usually fall back and try to get cover so you won't get shot. Right? Like, but them, like I said, I'm very shocked that that don't happen a lot. That other officers don't be killing their comrades. Like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that shit don't happen as much as we think it does. That we would think it does. Like, but it like, I'm shocked. Like, I wasn't shocked, but I was shocked that they tried to blame it on the suspect. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with the suspect. He didn't shoot her. But they're gonna blame him though. They're gonna try to put her murder on him. I guarantee you they tried to.
Even when people are supposed to be there, when they come to talk to the judge, you're arresting them right after. What is going on here?
I think what really matters from sort of a long view here is the fact that he is militarizing and deploying the guard for the purpose of policing Americans' protest activity, right? Our freedom of speech, our freedom of assembly. And there's very big, stark, deep.
I'm just trying to figure out why is everybody shocked about this shit? Like, why? Like, I understand it's a big deal, but I don't like that people be acting like they shocked. Okay? This is Donald Trump. The man told you if he got back in office, what he was going to do. I don't know why people so shocked and appalled. I'm not shocked. Listen, I was actually waiting for this to happen. I didn't know what group of minorities was going to spark this shit, but I know it wasn't going to be black folks. I tell you that shit. Because this ain't about us. At the end of the day, it's really about us, but it's not. This shit right here, that's what's going on right now, is not about us. They really want black people to act the fool. No, we stay our ass home. We mind our business. We keep it pushing. We ain't got nothing to do with nothing. What you said? What happened? Nah, I don't know that. I don't know nothing about that. Unless they come fucking with us, or they fuck with us. See, matter of fact, you know what black people dealing with right now? We dealing with racist white people feeling like they can just call us niggas and shit now and just get gangster on us and shit with no care without getting their ass whipped. That's what we dealing with. We ain't worrying about Trump. We already knew everything that Trump doing to take away DEI, civil rights, try to stop us from voting. We already knew this shit was going to happen. So we ain't shocked. We ain't appalled. We ain't like outraged and crying and shit. No, we knew it was coming. We tried to warn everybody. They thought it just was going on to affect black people. When black people stand up for black rights, we really stand up for everybody. Because we ain't just saying, oh, we just want to do this for us. We trying to do it for everybody. But, the minority groups in the country act like the Chinese, they come for y'all too. They gonna get y'all. Listen, y'all next. I just want all the Chinese, the Japanese, we want all you motherfuckers. They are coming for y'all too. They just trying to get the Mexicans out here and the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans first. Then they gonna get to y'all. They already terrorizing the fucking Jewish community. Black people just sitting back. We like, okay. We tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell you. But my whole point back to what I was saying, I don't know why people shocked. This whole notion that everybody's shocked at what Trump is doing. Nigga, he told y'all what he was going to do if he got back in office. So once he does it, everybody like, I can't believe he did this. I can. I knew he was going to do it. Anyway, let's move on.
Demarcation between military troops and law enforcement, public law enforcement, civilian law enforcement. And you are an army turned inside to police its citizens can cause chaos, fascism. And so I think that's
Civil
the way,
war.
and civil war.
Yeah.
I think that's the way we need to look at it, because deploying the National Guard is supposed to be a last resort. But what this president is doing is that he's saying he's going to deploy them anywhere in this country where there is protest. So that is certainly not a last resort use of military troops. And one thing that I'll finally say,
but Trump don't give a fuck. And like I said once, like I'm gonna say once again, he told y'all what he was going to do. He don't want you to protest at all. That's why mine boggles me about the right. Like, the Trump supporter talking about freedom of speech, nigga, that comes with protest too. Like, mind you, everybody is not out there getting violent. I'm telling you how a lot of this shit happens in them protests. The cops, I don't know if they get it from the top or they just automatically just start doing what they do on their own. And then that's how shit escalate. Just telling you. Let me tell you something about protests too. Like, unless you got over 1,000 motherfuckers out there, that's not really a protest. Like, when you see a couple of hundred people out there, that's not a protest, bro. You know what I mean? You got 50 motherfuckers here, 50 motherfuckers over there. Like, that's not really a protest. When you start seeing over 1,000 motherfuckers out there, then that's a protest. That's when shit really kind of go left. Shit wasn't really going left like that. What it was that they didn't like the protesters surrounding I guess it's like where they holding immigrants or whatever at in these little jails or whatever they got going on. But and they didn't like that they was surrounding that shit. Other than that, wasn't nothing really violent happening. Like, it really wasn't. It wasn't no reason for Trump to bring the National Guard. Honestly. But like I said, usually the president don't even get involved in that shit until, like, the governor say, look, we need the National Guard. But Trump don't care about that shit. He overriding all that shit. Because at the end of the day, this is why Trump is dangerous. He's in control of the military. Only thing Trump, like, only people that can actually really stop Trump from sending the military is the Supreme Court and the Congress. That's why Trump, he's saying, I don't think it's an insurrection type of shit going on, because once he says that, then now this shit goes to the Supreme Court. It automatically goes. You don't just go to like regular federal court, some shit like that, little judges and shit. No, that shit goes straight to the Supreme Court. Because that means we at war. The country is, like, you get what I mean? So Trump know what he doing. It's not that Trump knows what he doing. He has enough smart motherfuckers around him to know it seems like he knows what he's doing. Keep telling y'all, he's not that bright.
Is that there was some really important recent congressional testimony in December, and it was from retired Major General Randy Manner, and he said members of the military are not trained in civilian law enforcement because it's not a military function.
I just said that. I just said that a while ago. When you bring in the military, yo, them niggas is different. They're not the same as law enforcement. They on some they war motherfuckers. They wartime. They think war. This ain't no shit that where they when they come in. This ain't about de-escalating nothing. When they come in, that mean nigga, they wish you would. And any command they get, they do it, regardless if they think it's wrong or not. No, they different. You bring in the military. Trying to tell y'all, man. Trump, the bad part about it, Trump knows what he's doing, though. Like, people, it would not shock me if shit escalated so bad that Trump and them the military people just start killing people. Because that's what they know. They don't know de-escalation. They're not even trained for that. Nigga, they just trained to do missions. Nigga, they kill kids. Now, it may fuck them up later, but in the time of they doing that shit, they ain't tripping off that shit. Not in the moment. They will kill kids. Nigga, they don't care. Let's move on.
The military involvement in mass deportation efforts would undermine the public trust in our veterans, in our armed forces. So it is escalating this situation.
And we need to know that the last time a president circumvented a state governor and sent in the National Guard without the governor requesting it was in 1965 when Lyndon Johnson sent in the National Guard to protect protesters who were civil rights protesters in Alabama, where there was that racist government. Today, he is sending in the National Guard to attack the protesters who are there. And look, this for me.
Now, mind you, it's a lot of people probably got hurt. We ain't heard about no deaths yet, but I'm telling y'all, Trump, as much as he think that he been this tough dude and shit, listen, if people start dying, listen, don't be shocked that around if listen, first of all, I'm gonna just tell y'all this. If the Democrats win, they most likely should win the House next year, right? In the midterms. It's the Senate. If they can somehow win the Senate and the House, Trump getting impeached. He's getting impeached. Listen, that's why, like, motherfuckers sitting here and they like, why Trump wilding the way he is, like so early? He doing all this shit. Number one, he's trying to get rich before he get in, because he knows that he most likely gonna get impeached if the Democrats take back the House or the Senate, right? But they doing a lot of voter suppression, so we gotta watch out for that shit. But that's why Trump is being so reckless early, because he knows that it's a very high percentage next year his ass is going to be, he's not going to be the president. I'm just telling y'all that. And don't be shocked. They talking about, oh, J.D. Vance, he going to take over. Don't be shocked that they impeach J.D. Vance right after that. Because if I'm the Democrats, I don't give a fuck. We impeaching them. We impeaching them. They, first of all, number one, they got enough to impeach him right now. But about time if very high percentage, if they take over the House and the Senate, by then Trump then probably did all types of crazy shit. By then, impeachable shit. Now, and then when J.D. Vance get in that motherfucker, he make one false move, one mistake, you impeach him. And if I'm the Democrats, the Peg Bundy, whatever the fuck her name is, I'm impeaching her too. Listen, I'm probably impeaching the FBI. The head of the FBI. I'm impeaching all the motherfuckers. Listen, all I'm doing, if I'm the Democrats, I'm impeaching every last one of them. They all did misconduct. All impeachable shit. I'm impeaching every last one of them motherfuckers. If I'm the Democrats, that's all I'm doing. To the time for, run for president shit. If I take over, oh nigga, that's all I'm doing is impeaching. I'm impeaching. But like I said, you got the Democrat leaders right now, man. Come on, man. That ain't gonna happen, people. I'm just saying what I would do if I'm the Democrats. But, they ain't gonna do none of that. They gonna continue. They most likely can continue to let Trump fuck shit up. But I put it this way: they ain't gonna be passing no bills. If the Democrats if the Democrats take over the House, ain't no bills getting passed. I'm just telling you that now. Ain't no bills. Trump. That's why they rushing shit. They doing all the shit they doing because they know in the midterms the Democrats most likely gonna take the House. That's probably about a 95% chance they take over the House. The Senate, it's about 40%, maybe 45%. They can take over the Senate because Mitch McConnell, I don't think he's running again. So his seat is up and shit like that. So it's a lot of shit going on in the Senate. But yeah, like. If the House, if the Democrats take over the House, ain't no more passing bills. That's why Trump is pushing all this shit. The Republicans pushing all this fucked up shit. Because ain't no more bills getting passed. The Democrats is not allowing shit to get passed. I'm telling you that now. In the House, they are not allowing shit to get passed. And you need both of them branches in the Congress to pass something. So they don't give a fuck if the Senate passed whatever, but that shit got to come back to the House. The House ain't saying, no, we ain't passing that. That shit ain't getting passed. So that's one good thing that we know that they can't keep on doing too much fucked up shit. Right? But if they get the Senate and the House, listen, if I'm the Democrats, I'm impeaching Donald Trump. Out the gate. We getting him the fuck up out of here. Go sit down some fucking where. Hopefully he commit another motherfucking crime, a state crime. I hope he commit a state crime to where the federal government can't get involved. And then right after that, what's her name? Bundy, whatever the fuck her name is, Bonnie, whatever the fuck her name is, the head of the DOJ. I'm impeaching that bitch too. You getting the fuck up out of here. Them people disgust me. Let's move on.
Really close. I'm Latino. I'm an immigrant. These are my people who are getting dragged through the streets. I want to say to the Latino community, we must be strategic. We must be nonviolent. We have the right to protest. We are Americans. This is our country. We have the right to free speech, but we cannot fall into the trap that Donald Trump is setting of wanting to turn this into violent protests. And
first of all, Anna, first of all, black people told black people not to do any violence. That shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing. When them police officers want to escalate this shit and make it worse than what it is, they are going to escalate it. This shit can be as peaceful as you want it to be. All them police officers gotta hear, or the National Guard people gotta hear, mainly the police pussy asses. You say some raw fucked up shit to them, and they're escalated. Listen, I don't think that the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, the Cubans, I don't think they out there doing violence. I'm telling you, the police is they're pushing the violence. They're making them react. Motherfuckers hitting you with sticks. I mean, what you supposed to do? Just sit there and get your ass whipped? They can kill you with that shit. I just seen a clip where they had fucking horses stomping protesters on purpose. Just trying to tell y'all, man.
Distract from his feud with Elon Musk. Distract from the parade that he's throwing himself for his birthday. Distract from the chaos of his tariffs. And we have to show up with American flags because we're not invaders. We are Americans. And so many of the people that are getting detained are here under some legality. So
first of all the immigrants that's here is not Americans legally. Some Americans are not here legally. And what I mean by that is some people that have been over here for years, they came the wrong way and they ain't never commit no crimes or whatever. Some of them maybe came here, had visas, and overstayed their visas. Some of them not here legally. The problem is that Trump don't give a fuck if they here legally or not. They don't care. That's the issue. Man, they arrested, I forgot who this was. They arrested a guy that had his papers, was here legally, and they still detained him and deported him. Just trying to tell you. The Cubans, they all was here. Someone was here in Florida. Had papers to be here. Trump deported their ass. I think he just signed a executive order. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. So it don't matter if you got papers now. Trump don't give a fuck. Just trying to tell you. Motherfuckers talking about due process. Trump don't give a fuck. Like motherfuckers, like CNN and a lot of these shows, they still be having Stephen Miller interviewing him. Why is y'all interviewing this racist like he's supposed to be somebody important? Why y'all, even if you do interview him, bring up how racist he is. He has a resume of how racist he is. But y'all keep allowing him to come on and talk about shit in the administration. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let's keep to bring up every time he come on. Hey, so what about what you wrote this paper or whatever? You're a racist, right? And if I'm not mistaken, Stephen Miller is a Jew. But I told you, everybody was like, oh no, this anti-Semitic shit with the Jewish community. Listen, this motherfucker is a Jew if I ain't mistaken. But I told you that shit don't mean nothing. That's just a religion. He's a white European. Everybody's sitting there like acting like, oh, like Hitler wasn't he wasn't a Jew. Like he was a Jew too. Let's move on, man. Like people slow. Let's move on.
Why are people protesting? People are protesting because I showed up masked, right? The people who didn't want to wear masks during a pandemic really want to wear a lot of masks now that they are dragging women.
I don't really like committing to things.
Oh man, these fucking commercials, man.
But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years,
people.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, fuck commercials and shit.
Can you hear me now?
Women to the streets. And the president who sat in the White House watching protests as the insurrectionists on January 6th attacked police and had no issue with it, and the first thing he did was pardon 1,500 insurrectionists, now has a problem with these protesters who are protesting against the
Listen, let me say this. All that rah-rah shit, we already know that. What you need to say is when you have people on there that defend Donald Trump and that's a Trump supporter. That's when you're supposed to say that shit. This whole monologue of this shit don't mean nothing. We all know Trump did what he did. We all know he pardoned domestic terrorists. Insurrection motherfuckers. We know. We know he helped create the insurrection. Like, we know. Like, listen. I wish we would stop pretending. I guess they on live TV. They got it's a code. But it couldn't be me. That's why I told you I couldn't do shit like that. Listen, I call Trump what he is. He's a fucking racist, and anybody that support Donald Trump is a racist at this point. You can give some people a pass from the last administration. Okay, fine. But anybody that voted for Trump this time around ain't nothing but a bunch of racists. And I don't give a fuck who you are. This whole notion we sitting there, he's not a racist. Okay, cool. You keep thinking that.
Unconstitutional, without due process, detainments that are going on of folks showing up at immigration court who are then disappeared into the basement of a federal building. I mean, it's inhumane. I strongly agree with that.
Now remember, they kept. You remember TYT was they Anna? Now she over there fucking with them right wingers now. This bitch is every because you got a little show over there with them right wingers from TYT. Every motherfucking episode, I don't catch the episodes, but I catch people that do shows on her, going more and more racist, right? Because that's what she's doing, right? For those people like Anna that was sitting there talking about he ain't a dictator, he not a racist, and all this other shit that was trying to say that he wasn't what he was. It is getting proven now. And if you're not choosing to call that shit out, then you are complicit. You are a racist yourself. But we know all Anna doing right now is that she trying to get that bag. Because I remember a long time ago she said on the show, I don't get paid like I'm supposed to. She was frustrated about that shit on TYT. I don't get paid a lot. So now you turn full MAGA to make money? Then try to pretend you ain't MAGA. You sitting there with racists and MAGA people and siding with them like they actually, even if they make a good point, I still wouldn't agree with them. They're morally unstable. Even if they got some good points here and there, it doesn't matter. They morally unstable. It was like when motherfuckers was like, oh, you ain't gonna get Trump no props for pardoning Larry Hoover? No. pardon NBA young boy. I don't like that little nigga. That little nigga is a menace to society. He's a part of the problem when it comes to the black community. I don't give a fuck about no NBA young boy. Motherfuckers like, oh, he gonna pardon Diddy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I already spoke my piece on that Diddy shit. I told y'all. I had this conversation with my wife. Listen, when it comes to Cassie, yeah, he fucked up. He beat her. Yes. His ass actually supposed to be in jail for that. That's what he should be on trial for. But since he's not, and they're using that in a way to try to convict him of some other shit that she participated in, talking about, oh, he just drugged her. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. The fuck out of here. Listen, like I said, she was with this nigga over 10 years. The first 5, I get. That's all Diddy. He manipulated, he got her. But after that 5, anything after 5 years, nigga, she's okay with everything. And don't get this twisted either. We always say that women is more mature than men. Tell me, listen, yeah, 19 I get. She a little immature. She might not be as mature as this motherfucker. But is Diddy really that mature? At whatever age he was? 30-something years? No. This nigga he's a rapper. Entertainment business. He get pussy thrown up. This nigga, listen, if you ever been around anybody that got a little money, right? They the most immature motherfuckers you will ever be around. Because their whole purpose is to stunt. If motherfuckers got money, listen, I'm just speaking on black folks. You see a lot of black folks with money. They got some money. Nigga, they are the most immature motherfuckers you will ever see. Because they ain't never had shit. And so when they get something, nigga, they just splurge and go crazy. Like it ain't no tomorrow. Because they come from, we don't know when we gonna get this shit again. That's why niggas blow their money. That's why niggas wild the way they do. Telling me Diddy some type of motherfucker, mature motherfucker. No, he wasn't. Diddy was stupid. He was as immature as Cassie was. You got motherfuckers in their 30s right now, and I'll be looking at it, man, you get these niggas away. That's why I hang around niggas. I'd rather hang around women than to hang around dudes. Dudes are the most immature dudes in the world. Men are right immature. I'm not giving Diddy a pass for the shit that a pass for what he has done. Or we know he has done. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying after 5 years, she's complicit. The fucking the dude that was a part of the sex shit came out. I think his name the Punisher or some shit like that. He wasn't even I don't even think he was a male prostitute. They turned this nigga into a male prostitute. He thought he was just going there, do some dance and some shit. Gonna find out he had to get sexual. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But, nah, man, fuck out of here. You know how many motherfucking times Cassie had chances over and over. Listen, if we gonna blame Diddy for all, he was controlling whatever. Her parents should have called the police on this nigga. Did they do it? The fuck out of here. Listen, I'm telling y'all, man, this whole Diddy shit. Listen, this whole Diddy, Cassie, all that shit. I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of motherfuckers sitting there. Listen, Diddy did what he did. Nobody's giving him a pass. But this whole notion, people around that shit don't get the. Nobody's criticizing other motherfuckers. Fuck out of here with that shit. Diddy asked, listen, if Diddy get time, he get time. Okay, I'm cool with it. But other motherfuckers should be in jail too. Lil Durk ain't killed no motherfucking body, but he in jail. You know why? Because he was complicit. Why did the rest of these motherfuckers that knew what Diddy was doing, they never called the police, they never did a motherfucking thing about it. They knew it was wrong, and they did nothing. Even the dude, the Punisher dude, he said, nigga, I was trying to get that paper. What we talking about here? Niggas do anything for the money. Motherfuckers do anything for the money. And they sitting there, you mad at Diddy? I ain't mad at Diddy like that. Sorry. I ain't mad at him like that. Listen, if he on trial, it should be a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. This nigga got caught in a RICO. Where's the other motherfuckers? Remember when Bobby Smurder, he got the RICO case? It was a whole bunch of his niggas. Where's all this RICO? Where the fuck is everybody else? Fuck out of here, RICO. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nigga, you can't RICO me on no trafficking shit of getting some pussy. Matter of fact, think about this shit. He sex trafficking. How the fuck is he sex trafficking when even the dude he got on the stand, he say, look, she was into it, he was into it. It didn't seem like he was making her do some shit. In a way, she was taking commands from him, but he wasn't making her. That's no fucking sex trafficking, bro. Sex trafficking when people are getting taken without their will. No fucking sex trafficking, bro. Stop, man. Like I said, the crazy shit about this country is that we got all these some of these stupid ass laws. Nigga, you go to Vegas, nigga, you can get some pussy from a prostitute. You can buy that bitch in front of the police. What they gonna do? None. Think about it, people. If you from Baltimore. Matter of fact, I'm from Baltimore. I go to Vegas or any state, and we're going to somewhere where we're going to hang out, have some fun or whatever. And a chick from maybe what? Let's say she from fucking Alabama or something. And we meet up in fucking Los Angeles or St. Louis or some shit. Say, yeah, meet me out there, we talking all this shit, sexual shit. You see this shit all there. And then we get out there and a motherfucker, and we do it multiple times. Now you telling me I'm sex trafficking? The fuck out of here. Nigga, I'm trying to get some pussy from out of state. Come on, if you pay for, I'm paying for a ticket. If I pay for a fucking ticket, I'm paying for pussy. Every man pays for pussy. I'm married. I pay for pussy. Fuck are we talking about? If a woman pays for a dude whole shit or whatever to bring him out or whatever, she paying for dick. The fuck are we talking about? Ain't no fucking such thing as this type of shit of sex trafficking. That's not sex trafficking, bro. Diddy shit is not sex trafficking. Diddy didn't make nobody do nothing. Cassie was into that shit. She was doing it, whatever. That's enough of that shit. I wanted to get that out there with that whole Diddy shit, man. And that shit was irritating me, man. It was like people sitting out there. It's no sex trafficking. This man's on trial because of some racist ass white people from the European people, some billionaires that he insulted from the Illuminati. That's why his ass is on trial. They ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. Nigga, you think they ain't know about him beating the shit out of Cassie? Are y'all fucking serious? This shit is what? 8 years old or something? The video? Come on, bro. And they still had it when Diddy was saying get rid of it, and they still had it somehow? That was the Illuminati had that. If the hotel did not have that, the Illuminati took that shit from the hotel and they kept it. Because Diddy dumbass body called the Illuminatis. Fuck are y'all talking about? Motherfucking all of a sudden, Cassie come out all these years later, sue Diddy. Oh, y'all stupid, bro. This ain't even a conspiracy theory type of shit. This shit is right here in your face letting you know. You telling me they didn't know this man beat the shit out of Cassie. It's on video. Somehow Diddy got rid of the tape, but somehow it still came out. Are y'all crazy? Fuck out of here, man. Listen, y'all believe this shit all y'all want. If Diddy go to jail, he go to jail, nigga. He go to jail just because he fucked a whole bunch of artists over and he did a lot of fuck shit and he did whip Cassie ass. That's what I look at it. These charges they got him, if he get convicted of it, man, fuck that. He ain't going to jail for none of that shit. That's some shit they just making up. The fuck out of here. Can't sex trafficking no fucking prostitute, nigga. That prostitute wasn't made to come there and shit like that. And the way how the dude was speaking, he could have left anytime he wanted to. But he didn't because nigga he was trying to get that bag. All the people helped set it up. They set it up because they was getting the bag from Diddy. They knew how freaky this nigga was. The fuck out of here. Oh, he was drugging people with baby oil and all. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, let me say something. People, I do plenty of house parties. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you single and you out here trying to get some pussy or a woman trying to get some dick, you are going to sit out here and try to get that motherfucker to get his buzz up. Because the motherfucker might be uptight. May not even be trying to, go. Right? Because that's how a lot of people are sometimes, right? You start getting motherfuckers buzz, getting high, popping pills, smoking weed and shit. Yeah. Everybody gonna go. Mix it with alcohol. Come on, man. That's the whole point. Listen, do y'all understand that's the whole point of drinking? For people to loosen up? Do y'all know that's the whole point of people smoking marijuana, popping pills, snorting coke, doing drugs, whatever it is? That's the whole fucking point, is to get some pussy and some dick. This whole notion people say now that, they drugging people. Listen, It's some motherfuckers that do be drugging people. Not saying that. Come on, man. You've been to parties. You know what niggas trying to do in the party. You've been to clubs. You've been to functions. You've been to house parties. Come on, man. The whole point is to get everybody get loosed up so you can holler at that person, whatever. Because they might be uptight. Might be on some bullshit. Motherfuckers read rooms. Shit, I've been in every atmosphere, and I'm telling y'all, the whole purpose of motherfuckers doing drugs, drinking, smoking, popping pills, the whole reason for that shit is for people to loosen up so we can be fucking at the end of the night. Give a fuck if you're a male or a woman. Now, don't get me wrong, more men do it than women. But that's the whole point. And let me explain so you no women is just coming just to, a lot of women is just not coming to just get fucked up and go home. They looking for some dick too. That's the whole reason that they come to that type of environments. The fuck are y'all talking about? They looking for some type of rich nigga, or a nigga got some money, or a nigga sitting there buying them drinks all night. What happens is a lot of them get too fucked up, probably like a nigga a little too much, and next thing you know, hey, he got her. It could be the ugliest nigga in the club or at that function. They don't give a fuck. Wake up like, oh, I can't believe I fucked him. Hey, money was flowing, bottles was popping. You ain't had to pay for a motherfucking thing. The only thing you had to pay for is you went home, gave nigga some pussy. Now you go to fuck home. That's how it always be. Ain't nothing different, people. Like, everybody acting like this shit, even with Diddy. Like, they acting like this shit ain't never happened before. It's bullshit. Now, I'm not saying Diddy might not went overboard. I'm just saying, a lot of this shit that they're talking about, nigga, we all have done it. We all been in them situations. I do house parties. I'm telling y'all. And I wasn't knowing no Diddy level. They got pulled random chicks off the street. Come on. We got drinks, everything here. You ain't got to go to no club. Come on over here. You ain't got to pay for shit. The whole time, my purpose is to get that pussy. Am I going to try to take that pussy? Nah. But I know I want to get them a little licked up, smoke some weed, shit like that or whatever. Like, that's always the motion. Everybody don't want to talk about it because we live in this PC shit. No, fuck that. We all do that. We still do it to this day. You see motherfuckers in the club, you go to any club right now, that's their whole purpose. When women go to clubs, their whole purpose is to find a nigga that's going to pay for all their drinks, and if they got to give some pussy up, they going to give it up. Fuck are you talking about? I'm not saying women don't get violated in certain situations. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, listen, about 55 to 60%, when women go to a lot of shit, they looking to fuck. And it's probably higher than that. It's just that there's that percentage of where niggas go overboard. Niggas do stupid shit. Like, I knew a nigga, right, like years ago, like back when we was young and shit, where like the chick was only trying to fuck him. But then he was like, nah, you gotta fuck my mans and them and all that other shit. And shit got out of pocket. And I had to stop the shit. Like, nah, nigga, no, we not doing that. Let her go. She said no. Let her go. It was one of my niggas back in the day. I don't fuck with him no more, but I'm just saying it was a nigga I used to fuck with like way back in the day. When we was like teenagers. I think it was like, no. I probably was like 17 or some shit like that. he was like a year or two older than me or some shit like that. I was like, nah, nigga, we not doing that. Let her go, bro. She ain't trying to fuck nobody else, nigga. You got your shit, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? But niggas will do that. Like, you had niggas that be wilding out and they get too high or they get fucked up and they be wilding. Like, but I'm fucked up, but I know that shit is wrong. You know what I mean? Unless I'm fucked up to the point where I'm about to pass out or something, that's something different. But if I'm still a little fucked up and I can still kind of read the room a little bit, I know when shit is wrong or not. Like, nah, nigga, let her go. But that's how it be with these niggas. Like, some of these niggas fuck the game up. But don't get that shit twisted. Women go to a lot of these fucking parties. You see them. A lot of that shit, nigga, wearing all that sexy shit, that shit, that show shit. Nigga, they are there for a reason. I don't give a fuck what them women talking about. You are sick. You want niggas to look at you. You want niggas to holler at you. You want something to happen. You come to a whole fucking club to do what? Anybody go to a fucking club or a party or somebody dressing provocative, what the fuck you think niggas gonna be thinking or wanting to do? I'm not saying niggas supposed to get aggressive and take it, but I'm just saying, what the fuck? You get all offended and shit like that. Man, get the fuck out of here. It's like a dude. When a dude come, a lot of times he's showing off. He's sitting there trying to flaunt his money, got all his jewelry on, you know, rolling up in a nice car, whatever, talking about what he got, all that shit. You know how that shit be. It's the same shit. Nigga trying to get the pussy, and the chick, most likely, she's probably looking for hopefully she looking for the money, or she looking for some good dick. That's second. Hopefully the dick is good. But a lot of times when you see people at clubs and all these parties and shit, that's all that shit is about, bro. People sitting there lying and shit. No, we just saying no, dog. You wearing all that. You don't wear that sexy shit for nothing. Fuck out of here. You don't wear sexy shit for women unless you gay. You wearing all that sexy available shit for niggas to pay attention to you. Like, stop it. It's like a man, like I told you, nigga come out, got all his cars, flashing money, got his jewelry on, trying to stunt and shit. He doing that shit for women, number one. Number two, he's just trying to stunt on the next nigga. But number one, he's trying to get a woman to see him. The fuck out of here, man. Let's move on, man. I'm sorry I ran it off like that, but I just somebody left me that bullshit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Diddy like that. But don't try to make it like this man did something that none of you motherfuckers never did. Every last dude that's got so much of a problem with Diddy did, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You niggas, anytime you get dressed up, anytime you buy a new car or whatever, nigga, you ain't just doing it for you. You doing it to stun on women. I mean, not to stun on women, to try to attract women. If you're a heterosexual male. Then second, maybe stun on niggas. You always trying to get a woman and look at your nice shit so you can get that pussy. Stop. Let's move on, man.
Sonny said, which is
My bad, y'all. Hold on. Oh shit.
Left channel, right channel.
Truly never agree with the use of the National Guard on American streets unless it is absolutely needed to quell civil unrest and to protect the citizens of this country, because it's very important that we know the National Guard is not Republicans, it's not Democrats, it is Americans who set aside their politics and said that they're going to show up and do those jobs. A lot of DHS and ICE enforcement, by the way, are Democrats, maybe are Republicans. They are there to serve the country, the Constitution, not to answer to whoever their political figure that they might follow is. And what I see here is there was a volatile situation, and Donald Trump knew that by deploying the National Guard, rather than working with local law enforcement, rather than working with the governor and saying, hey, you've got till midnight tonight to get these protests under control, it was lighting a match on a tinderbox. But what I'll say is this: no one has a right to assault police officers, to throw things at police.
First of all, I ain't trying to hear that shit about police officers. That's number one. Like, law enforcement, look, at the end of the day, excuse me, you can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck about law enforcement like that. I respect you to the time that you disrespect me. And once you disrespect me, that shit all goes left. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, you ever notice that if you ain't law enforcement, you just a citizen or whatever, right? You have this high expectations to respect law enforcement, but they can say and do whatever the fuck they want to you. That standard is lowered. Listen, I don't give a fuck about law enforcement like that. I respect law enforcement until they disrespect me. And once you get out of pocket with me, then anything goes after that. Because at that point, now you're a thug. You're a nigga on the street to me. Because you don't conduct yourself right. All this power you got and you still acting like an asshole. The fuck out of here, man. Trying to show your authority over people. Get the fuck. Who does that? Listen, people, morally, I think I'm better than a lot of people, but I don't never think I'm like above people. Right? I just won't stoop down to stupidity of like ignorant racist shit or bigoted shit. But I never think I'm better than somebody. These law enforcement people really genuinely think they better than people. Like, no. And then everybody supposed to feel sorry for them when shit happened to them. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Listen, let me just say this. Ain't been no police officer been a hero of mine. No law enforcement. Ever. I'm gonna fuck they state, federal. Ain't none of you motherfuckers my motherfucking role models. I got more respect for the military than I got respect for y'all. That's real talk. But no, fuck out of here. Now trying to turn the fucking military against the people. So now it's gonna be to a point, y'all. I'm telling you, if the shit keep going left like this, people ain't gonna respect the military no more. And you don't want to do that. But I think that's Trump playing. He want people not to respect the military, where people, he don't want black people, minority, gay people to sign up for the military. So it can just all be white supremacists like it was before. Whole bunch of Klansmen and shit. That's why I be trying to tell the Jews and shit. Like, you motherfuckers sitting over here, you against black folks. Mind you, we was being segregated. We were still getting treated like racists, and we still went over there and helped y'all. Listen, y'all. Listen, man, I'm not saying all Jewish people racist, but I don't give Jewish people passes like that. They start bringing up anti-Semitic shit, talking about the Jewish people. Like, nigga, please, nigga. I know some racist Jews. I ain't saying I know, but I knew some racist Jews. The fuck out of here, bro. walk around with that little thing on their head and all that shit and still be a fucking racist. The fuck out of here. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Let's move on.
Officers to damage property, to set fires to things, and how you make your voice heard absolutely matters in this country. So this past weekend, friends of mine with Pod Save America and the Bulwark held a fundraiser timed with Pride in DC that was meant to raise money for immigration attorneys to help migrants in this country who feel like they need help getting the due process that they're entitled to. That is what you do. You don't throw things at cops or the National Guard. You don't set things on fire because it is so counterproductive to the very cause that you're advocating.
Well, first of all that shit she's talking about is bullshit. That's right-wing bullshit. That's that so-called I'm a nice conservative. Fuck that shit. What she don't talk about is where they get all that shit that get popped off, where they get popped off. Like, she talking about they throwing them gas cans and all that shit back at them. They not bringing that shit. Nobody got none of that shit when they go out there and protesting. Listen, I noticed that we keep trying to give these police officers and these ICE agents and all these people passes, law enforcement passes. Yo, they started a lot of this shit. Nobody talks about that. We gotta love law enforcement. No, we don't. We gotta support law enforcement. No, we don't. Listen, to any police officer, I don't give a fuck if you good or bad. Your whole fucking thing is corrupt. You're a part of a corrupt system. And a lot of y'all don't do nothing about it. You follow orders. You know shit is wrong and you still follow orders. Fuck out of here. You're a part of the problem. Imagine, people, if I'm with my homie or something, and I know he wilding. He start doing some fuck shit. I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out, bro. You wilding now. Chill out. Hey, I apologize. I apologize. Yo, chill the fuck out. That's what you're supposed to do. But law enforcement, back the blue. It don't matter if the motherfucker do some fucked up shit right in front of you. You still back it. You ain't better, motherfucker. Don't give me that shit. I'm not back. Listen, man. Listen. I was raised different, nigga. And it's not, yo, I didn't grow up to hate cops. And I still don't hate cops. I'm not giving cops the benefit of the doubt. Well, fuck out of here. And it's not even just because of what happened to me with cops. I see what they do to others. Now, mind you, people, I've been out the game a long time. And me being out the game, I even see me just living a regular life, citizen life. I see how cops are reckless. You think this shit ain't happening to me living a citizen life? Nah, man, fuck that. I don't give no cops no pass, man. You get no pass from me. This shit is ridiculous. Give me 1 second, y'all. This shit is ridiculous, man. All right, I'm back, y'all. Shit ridiculous. I'm not giving no cops no pass. Ain't no cops getting none passed by me. No law enforcement person. Listen, unless you got respect, you show respect, then I'm good with that. But other than that, I'm not. I'm always skeptical about any cop. You can call it bigotry, you call it whatever you want. But one thing a cop won't ever say that I automatically came out disrespecting them. They can't never say that. but I won't allow you to start doing some fuck shit to me and disrespecting me, talking slick out your mouth to me. Like, you supposed to be the authority, so you need to know how to conduct yourself. That's why I told you, everybody ain't built to have power or to be a leader. Everybody ain't built for that shit. Everybody ain't qualified. I was sitting there telling my wife this shit earlier, like, everybody ain't built. Everybody ain't qualified to have power. People don't even know what to do with power or the little power that they do have over others sometimes. They don't even know what to do with it. Like, even when people look up to you, it's a way how you handle shit. If you know you got that power, how people look up to you to take care of shit, you gotta handle that shit a certain way. You a motherfucker that people look for you to make change, but at the same time teach and know how to move. A lot of people don't know how to do that. People take that shit and go crazy with it. See, I don't think I've been ever in a position where, like, I don't want that authority over people. No, first of all, I don't think I'm better than nobody, so I don't really want that shit. But the other thing with that is that if I had that, like, I'm a rebel. So you put me in that type of position like that, nigga, if motherfuckers ride with me like that, nigga, I will take that shit and, like, nigga, it's time to make change. Especially if I'm big like that. Like, no, I'm making change. And you gotta understand, I'll be on the front line. You ain't got to worry about it, nigga. Be like, oh, he don't be on the front line no more. Always will be on the front line. You ain't got to worry about that shit. You ain't gonna worry about, oh, he changed and he ain't out there like that. No, nigga, I always will be out there. That's why I take my moral shit as serious as I take it. Motherfuckers like, oh, can you take that? You're too emotional. You take shit too personal. I got to. I stand on moral shit. You ain't got no fucking morals. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, you can't talk to me. You ain't got no fucking morals. And you can't be a fucking hypocrite either. I'm sick of that shit. Everybody, listen, it's one thing that we just think different. I get that. But it's another thing on some moral shit. You a fucking hypocrite. You pick and choose when you want to be moral. No, nigga, anything I do in life, I'm on some moral shit. People gotta stop that shit. Let's move on, y'all.
Leads into what he wanted to do. What he wants to do is he wants to create a scene. He wants to say, I was justified in sending in the National Guard because look at how violent these protesters are, which they were not until this was exacerbated. But I think he has a strategy here.
No, mind you, at least the white woman said it. At least she said it. Nobody else on the panel said that shit. Sarah said the shit on the view. At least she said it. And two, they did what they did, basically. Anyway, let's move on. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all keep thinking about all these protests getting out of control. That's because these motherfuckers are escalating, the police escalating the shit. Let's move on, man.
Losing support in every area. Inflation, the economy, tariffs, foreign policy. His ratings are dropping like rocks. But there's one caveat. Is it like under 30%? Current support right now, though, is that 66% of the American public actually thinks it is crime enough to be undocumented and therefore deported.
That it's criminal to be undocumented?
Yes, it is not. You know how the disagreement was in the beginning? We were told it was going to be violent criminals, and I think everyone at this table would agree. Yeah. Haul out violent criminals, fine. But a very important distinction was 60% of the American public.
Listen, I will agree and I'm probably, what she say, 60%? I'm one of them 60% of motherfuckers. If you here illegally, what the fuck are you mad at me about? Your ass supposed to get deported. You're not here legally. Listen, I can't come to your country and be there illegally. Like, I don't know why motherfuckers acting like they got a problem with that. I don't give a fuck if they didn't commit a crime. I don't give a fuck how long they've been here. They had to know being here illegally, that's the consequences. There's consequences for that, right? Am I right? Am I tripping here? Like, I'm not, listen, I'm probably one that, what you say, 60-something%? I'm part of that. If your ass is here illegally, what are you, I'm not saying you're a criminal. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, why you think I'm supposed to be upset that they deport your ass? You here illegally. For whatever reason. It doesn't matter. You here illegally. I can't go, listen, people, you think I can go to Africa? The motherland. I know my people come from that. You think I can go to Africa and stay there? I got a little visa or whatever. I just go there illegal. I come there, I get there illegal, cross the border. I ain't never commit a crime or nothing. And they catch my ass and they deport my ass. How can I be upset? For whatever reason I came there. It doesn't matter. That's why you see a nice high percentage of people in America like, you here illegally. And don't ever get this twisted. America is the only country. We are the only country that actually accept more immigrants than any other country. These are facts. Look it up. If you think I'm lying. We accept more immigrants than any other country. That's why this country is more multicultural than any other fucking country. So that's why you see people run to this country more. Whatever the situation is or why they come here. It's a reason. I'm not saying everybody coming here, run here, they're here for the bad reason. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's why you see people run here. Americans gonna help people. And then you got these racist ass white people. Why they gotta come here? Their reason they don't want minorities and all that shit is because they don't want to be the minority group or the race that's not the bigger race. That's why I told y'all. Yeah, they mad at the immigrants and all that shit, but they going at the immigrants and all that shit, the minority groups. They going against all them and they try to get them out of here or whatever. But they really trying to get all of them out of here because black people actually got the power. And when it comes to this shit. Because see, black people, our intentions is not to hurt people. Our intentions is to try to make everybody whole. We all in this shit together. Racist white people, or even if you ain't racist, a lot of white people don't want inclusion. They wasn't raised that way. They wasn't raised that we include everybody and all races and all genders or people that's different. They wasn't raised like that. Black people come and y'all come do this shit, pass laws and policies and doing all this shit. They don't like that shit. A lot of them white people that you think that's cool, they don't like that shit. Because they encounters with certain certain black people, they assume all of us are like that. It's like if I went to a racist state or racist, I can say racist state, but I went to a racist area, and my encounters with all racist white people, right? Every last time they was just racist, calling me niggas or whatever, blah blah blah, and I continue to see that more than I see white people being good white folks. I think I might turn into a bigot, and then I go back home and talk to my people, and they have that same experience. I might be a bigot, but understand the difference between that is that's some shit that's brung in towards a black man or a black person. White people are not. Their feelings about certain shit, about black people and shit like that. That's certain encounters, right? That's a small percentage of it because they don't hang around black people like that. The other part is that they was raised that way. That's the big high percentage of why they act the way they act. That's why they accept their racist ass family members, even though they know they racist and they bigoted because they was raised that way. Mind you, people, you can't hate black people. These racist ass white people, the reason they hate black people, we're not the, like, they're the majority. White folks are the majority. Black people, we, what, 13, 14, 15%? They hate us because we was willing to fight for us. And then we somehow got a little power to change some things to where we won't be oppressed. But we're never the minority or the majority. We're never that. We only 14, 15%. They can't stomp on black people just yet. That's why they going after the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans or whoever, the other minority groups. They're going after them first to try to get them out there to lessen their percentage. So we won't stick together. That's the whole purpose. Because black people ain't shit. And then you look at the 13, 14, 15% of black people in the country. Nigga, shit. And maybe about 40% of us maybe stick together, actually. The other 60 is out there. They in this shit for themselves. They no different than some of the minority groups that we talk about that side with them. Like, it ain't no, like, I don't know why y'all don't understand that. Give me 1 second, people. I'm drinking this goddamn water too.
2/3 of independent.
My bad. Water all day. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. I'm back, people. My bad. Drinking that damn water too. I had like fucking shit. So that's when I was at work today. Shit, I probably had about. No, I ain't had that much. I had a couple of Gatorades, couple of waters. Shit, I probably had close to about 20 waters. Believe it or not. But anyway, drinking liquid. I just been drinking liquid. I ain't been eating like that. But anyway, yeah, man, like that's the reason they going at the minorities like that. And that's the crazy shit. That's why a lot of the minorities, a lot of black people upset because like y'all don't understand the game that they've been playing. Like they've been trying to switch y'all against us for a minute. That's their whole thing. They've been doing it to black folks all the time. And we trying to tell y'all, a lot of y'all like, look, stop doing that shit. Ride with black folks. Listen, if you encounter certain black folks that may have done you wrong, they ain't real black folks. They're the niggers. I mean, they're the niggas. They're the niggas that a lot of us probably don't fuck with anyway. But they ain't the niggers. We the niggers. We out here. We don't fuck with them niggas like that. So you gotta, like I said, but if you understood black people like you supposed to, or how you should, you understand that but black people don't fuck with them type of niggas. Because they them same niggas that probably turn on us. Probably try to bully us and shit like that. Take over communities and shit on fuck shit. Like, we don't fuck with them niggas. So, listen. Like I said, we don't fuck with everybody. Like, that's the thing. If you know how the black community really is, nigga, we are open, nigga. We fuck with everybody. But it just seems like everybody just turned their back. They done turned their back on us. And it's like, yo, now shit getting fucked up. Now everybody be like, where the black people at? Nigga, we not coming. We not, that's not our problem, bro. Sorry to tell y'all, we not coming out there. We're not fighting for nothing that y'all talking about. We tried to warn y'all, and then you turned your back on us. And then a lot of y'all ain't check your people. You trying to check us to come and help y'all. No, nigga, y'all should have been checking y'all people. Or you should have been disowning your own people, but you didn't do that. Oh, this is how people, this is how grandparents. No, nigga, if my grandmother was a Trump supporter, I would tell my grandmother, fuck her. I stand on business with that. Aunt, uncle, I don't give a fuck who it is. Cousin, brother, I don't care. If my wife is like that, nigga, I'll divorce her. I stand on business with that. Fuck are we talking about, nigga? Let's move on.
It's 90% of Republicans and just a little under half of Democrats think the crime is in being undocumented.
Even if it's a civil offense.
Yes.
Yeah,
so what I'm
true.
saying is a massive amount of this country actually agrees with.
First of all, the majority of the fucking violence and the crime is happening in this country is Americans. 90-something%. Okay? It's not any illegal immigrants or immigrants committing more violence. It is us. We are at 90-some%. But stupid Americans are saying, it's the immigrants committing all the violence. Okay, cool. Whatever. Let's move on.
how he's doing it, but with what he's doing.
So there's
I think
misinformation out
the
there.
strategy here is he's leaning into a scene right now, creating a bigger thing, because it is the one thing that he remains
Well, let's
supportive.
fix that right now, because it is not illegal to be undocumented. It is not a crime to be undocumented.
But what they're
People
saying
are
is
not
the problem is
illegal.
that they
No, but
are
I'm just saying, we need to put that information out
But
there.
I don't
It is
think-
a civil infraction.
Yeah, and I don't
not
think it's
criminal.
actually broadly a misunderstanding. I think that 60% of Americans believe it's a civil.
No, hold up. First of all, if you here illegally, it's a crime. Now, is it like this big crazy crime? No, it's like a misdemeanor or some shit. In a way, unless you committed crimes when you was here, right? That's different. But if you hit illegally, it's not this crazy ass crime of like, oh, you should be thrown in the jail, like you the worst person in the world because you came here illegally. No. But listen, Sonny is the lawyer too. So I deflect on her in a way. But I did my research. Listen, it is a crime. If you are here illegal, it's not this crazy crime, but it is a crime. You've been here illegally. If you are an illegal immigrant, it's a crime to be here. It's to the point where even though it's a misdemeanor, but it's still serious in a way because you can get deported. You can get sent back where the fuck you came from, and you maybe was running from some shit. I'm not saying everybody here commit crimes and they ain't run from nothing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you here illegally, because some people here illegally, they had visas and all that shit, work visas, and they just stayed. It's illegal. So that's all I'm saying. Am I saying it's like I put you in the same realm of a fucking American citizen that committed rape or, sold poison, drugs, and, no, I'm not saying that. It's a fucking misdemeanor. But you are here illegally. So I'm not shocked. The law is you got to get deported. I get that. But I'm not saying you committed this crazy crime. Like, what I mean? It's not on the same level of certain shit. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's move on.
And that if you come here and you're undocumented, that you should be deported.
But he's actually lost some points on the way he's handling immigration, not the border.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of
remains
but I think a lot of
let me say this too. Even if somebody comes here illegally, they still get due process. They still got to go through the courts. What Trump is doing, he's not going through none of that shit. He's just deporting people. It doesn't matter to him. You don't get no legal shit. You just get the fuck out of here. That's first of all, it's not even in the Constitution to do that. That's number one. They so constitutional people. That's not even the Constitution to do that. That shit is actually you breaking the Constitution. Like this nigga should have been impeached off of that shit. Then number two, like you can't not give people due process over a fucking misdemeanor. You're talking about some people that was here, came here illegally, a misdemeanor, never committed crimes. But you trying to act like they worse than the MS-13 motherfuckers. Are you serious? That's why we have certain laws, different laws and sentences of how we sentence people that break laws. You trying to group anybody illegal, nigga, they just like a motherfucking MS-13 motherfucker sex trafficking. Are you trying to put them all in that same group? And mind you, this is what I don't like about jail. This is why I told you jail is slavery. You have a motherfucker that got a misdemeanor, not a violent crime, and you put him amongst murderers, or you put them amongst murderers, and you don't think you put them amongst motherfucking monsters, they ain't gonna turn into a monster? Are you stupid, motherfucker? Let's move on, y'all. We amongst the stupid.
Americans voted for him on immigration, thinking he was going to deport gang members and criminals. And he is deporting our friends, our neighbors, mothers, fathers, people working hard to make America actually function. And this is not what I think a lot of people voted.
A lot of people don't, but it does. There is right about that. These polls are consistently across the board showing there's more support.
And don't let the right wing lie to you too. They like to bring this shit up. They like to say Obama deported more people than any other president. Listen, Obama allowed them to have process when he deported their ass too. They went through the courts. Trump is not allowing them to go to the courts. He's just saying, you came here illegal. We found you illegal. It doesn't matter. You gone. You out. If we think that you're a threat to the country, you gone. No process. No due process for you. You just gone. Obama didn't do that. Even when people came here, they went through the process, and the reason they said that Obama deported more people was because a lot of people came at the time there was something going on in their country, and they was coming over, and they processed them, and they said, no, we can't let you in, and they was deporting people. That's what happened. They still went through the process through the courts. Trump defunded the fucking courts. And then he just defunded the courts, the immigration courts. Now this motherfucker is just skipping over all the fucking courts. What are we talking about? Don't bring Barack Obama up, nigga. He went through the right process. Did the Obama get sued by any groups when he was doing it? No, he did not, because they went through the right process. They had process. Let's move on, man.
Or thing you would realize.
Well,
you stay in your own.
Well, so let me throw this out to you, because something I'm interested in is.
I don't really like committing to things. I'm scared. But with Verizon.
All that people, they got the motherfucking commercial in here, man. The fuck. Oh shit. My bad.
Trees that people can't come in.
Katie.
What do they do? And so I read some of the things. They said people have overstayed their welcome. That's why they're mad at people in Chad, because they tend to overstay their welcome. Well, I noticed that the man who attacked all those folks who were marching is from Egypt. He overstayed his welcome. Egypt is not on
in Texas.
In Texas, the man who set folks on fire, the anti-Semitic man. None of the countries that are on this "you can't come in here" list,
because they white. And see, that's the problem. Like, and that's what I don't like about The View and all these other shows. They won't just say Trump is racist. His administration is racist. I don't give a fuck if they got black people or minority people there. They are okay with it. Anybody okay with this shit, you a fucking bigot or you're a racist. If you black, you can't be racist because you ain't got no power. But the rest of the minority groups, y'all a bunch of bigots and racists. It just is what it is. You support Trump. Like, what we talking about here? This shit is not like complicated. The problem with mainstream media, they won't call him a racist because they still want access to talk to him. Because if you call him a racist, Then he say, oh, nigga, they fake news and all that shit. Nigga, you been calling us fake news. I don't give a fuck if you don't invite me or not. Like if I'm CNN, nigga, you ain't gotta invite me. Every time I got a network. Every chance I get, I'ma call you a racist. The fuck you talking about? You fucking bigot? That's why I told you I don't give a fuck about Trump supporters getting mad at me for calling them racist or calling Trump a racist. Y'all racist. Y'all sit back and let this dude be racist and think this shit ain't racist. Yo, but they the same people. DI, you too woke. That mean you too black. That mean you care about you woke. You care about too many other people. I'm sorry, DI. You care about too many other people, other minorities. Why? And then think about it. Then when black people get on some black shit, we only about black shit. Then now we being bigoted. Now we being racist. When we cut all the minority groups out, even some of you white folks, then now it's reverse racism. We can't win unless we be bigoted like you. Nah, I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna be a fucking bigot because that makes you feel more comfortable or disrespecting other groups of people. You want black people, even for us to be disrespecting our own people, to make them feel good about themselves. They don't even want to talk about slavery no more. It makes their kids feel uncomfortable. You don't think that shit'll make a black kid feel uncomfortable or knowing where they come from? And they got white friends. A lot of our black kids that's growing up now, they got white friends. And the crazy shit about it, half of the time they got white friends, they parents ain't shit. The white kids, they parents ain't shit. They parents are probably racist and bigoted. They don't like black culture because black culture protects everybody, not just black folks. Black culture protects everybody. The civil rights movement didn't just protect black people, or or just help black people. It protected and helped other minorities, white people, white women. But you want to sit here and act like, oh, black people, the DEI is discriminating against you. Get the fuck out of here. White straight men. The reason white straight men is mad at DEI is because we came to find out y'all ain't that qualified. Now you want to say DEI, that means people ain't qualified. Yeah, bullshit. That's reverse racism and bigotry. You motherfuckers, a lot of you racist ass white people that's against DEI, a lot of you motherfuckers are coming to find out that you're not really that qualified. You're not even qualified even over your white women. They're more qualified than you. And white women, a lot of you white women should be ashamed of yourselves. Allowing these motherfucking racist ass white men to bring you back to the Stone Ages of where y'all gotta comply to them. The fuck out of here. You don't need them. Racist ass white dudes. And you motherfucking a lot of you white women sitting there complying to them because you white. Listen, first of all, any of you white women that comply to this bullshit, it's just you not mad at black people. You mad at black women. You ain't mad at black men. Because black men will accept you more because pussy is pussy to us. And on the other part about that, and I'll be real about it, nobody want to speak about it, but I'll be real about it. A lot of niggas that fuck with white women is because some of that they will comply more than a black woman. A white woman allow you to get away with some bullshit that you can't get away with black women. There's a double standards with that shit too. I'm sorry, it's a catch-22 with that. Because I tell black women all the time, listen, your black man is getting taken from you as a black woman is because you think you more superior than a black nigga, a black man, and you need to calm your ass down. A lot of y'all. Yeah, a lot of black men ain't shit. I ain't gonna say a lot. I'm gonna say some black men ain't shit. But there's black men out here that, listen, you think back in the day, right? Now I'm gonna put this on my black women, my black people, just my whole to my black folks. Do y'all understand that black men been broken for a long period of time? And we talking about back from slavery. We was butt broken, literally. They raped us in front of our women. They took our women and fucked our women, our black women in front of us and broke us. Do you understand how fucking like we fucked up here? That's what I be trying to get some of my black women to understand. Yeah, a lot of them niggas you encounter, a lot of them niggas is fucked up. Because them niggas come from niggas that been fucked and fucked up. All we know is the dumb shit that these racists put in front of us. So we do stupid, dumb shit. I always say this. I appreciate my wife. I love my wife to death. Like, ain't no woman above her. Because my wife stuck with me through the bad shit. All my fucked up, shit that I've been through in my life. Like I wasn't shit. I wasn't shit as a man. I wasn't shit as a man. I wasn't shit as a black man. I wasn't shit till my wife changed that. Or helped me change it. I put it that way. You don't have nobody to help you change that shit. All you see a lot of the black niggas out here, they do fuck shit. You see these niggas out here, they do that shit because these niggas ain't shit. Ain't nobody help them do that. I was watching a chick, I think it was yesterday. I was watching this chick talk to a black dude like he wasn't shit. And that nigga took it. She told that nigga, she said, hey, nigga, you can go home, nigga. I get your Uber, you can go the fuck home. Because she ain't got no respect for him. But she ain't got no fucking respect for herself. When you run into certain black dudes that ain't built a certain type of way, that's because they broken. A lot of black dudes is broken. Listen, when you see a lot of black dudes, let me put y'all on game. You see a lot of black dudes that allow a woman, and no disrespect to black women or a woman, period. You sit there and that man will sit there and allow that woman to disrespect him in front of people. That nigga is broken. He got no confidence about himself. Ain't no confidence. Listen, I was broken, but I still had a little confidence in myself. I would not allow a fucking woman to disrespect me or a man disrespect me in that way. The fuck out here. And listen, I took some disrespect from my wife, but it wasn't disrespect. It was more of telling me the truth. But I took it as disrespect. But I still didn't take that shit. Like, you don't let nobody disrespect you. Like, I watched this dude, I watched this sister disrespect this black dude. And she didn't give a fuck. Like, she didn't care. All in the opening, all through the neighborhood. She didn't give a fuck. She seen me walk past, deliver shit. She didn't care. And mind you, I didn't know exactly what was truly going on because it seemed like they had a kid together and the daughter was being disrespectful. That nigga didn't even step up and check his daughter. That's how you know that nigga broke it. Listen, first of all, my daughter better not listen. First of all, ain't no child, first of all, ain't nobody gonna ever disrespect my wife like that. Not my presence. I gotta read the room real good to where the point that I'll allow you to disrespect my wife in front of me. Unless you got a gun on me and her, then nigga, I'm not allowing you to do that shit. Like you heard what I said, me and her. You ain't disrespect my wife in front of me, nigga. The fuck you stupid? But it seemed like the sister was upset because he was allowing the daughter to disrespect her in front of him. Like he was giving her a pet and she was laughing and grinning and shit. And so that's why I was like, yo, what the fuck? But that let me know he was a suck ass nigga too. But like I said, some niggas are sucker niggas. And sometimes he might have been broken because of their situation. Because I don't know fully. I'm not gonna sit there and say I know fully. This nigga could have been broken because she probably broke this nigga. And now he finally came and got his daughter fucked with him. And his daughter could have been using that shit, against the mother and shit. Like, you never know. But like I said, everybody, they sit there and they pretend that they give a fuck about these kids. I mean, do people really care? Do the adults in the room really care? At the end of the day, we raising kids. We're raising generations. There was some real shit, like on some real talk, right? I love my nieces, love my nephews. I love my little cousins and shit. They all around same age a little bit. Some of them a little older. They're in their 20s and shit. But a lot of them still around my daughter age. Nigga, ain't never one of them ever disrespect me. And if they ever did, nigga, I don't play with them like that. And I'll tell them, listen, my cousin, his daughter, I told that nigga I don't like her. She don't play with me like that, nigga. I don't play like that. I don't give a fuck. I'm an elder. I'm your cousin, but I'm an elder. You don't play with me. You don't talk to me like that. Like, it's certain shit you don't do. And it was like, no, my cousin told me, oh, no, nigga. That's just how she is. I don't give a fuck. That's how she is with y'all, but she ain't like that with me. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie to you, we good now. I'm not saying like we got this beef or nothing. We good now because I had to make that shit straight to her daddy and her mama. Niggas don't play me like that, yo. You don't like. It's a certain level of respect, bro. And people act like they don't need to have that, and you do. You just let the kids run around all crazy on that new kids, nigga. My daughter. Let me tell you something. If my dog get out of the pocket, get out of line, nigga, I check that shit right away. Fuck, wrong with you? You know better. As I raise her right. But a lot of times motherfuckers would come to me and be like, damn, y'all, I can't believe your daughter disrespectful. They can't believe that shit. Because they don't run into that. And listen, mind you, I don't live in the county. I don't live amongst the white folks and all that. Nigga, I live amongst the people. My people. And my daughter raised right, nigga. Listen, people be playing that goofy shit like that. Nah, nigga, you raise your kid, nigga. I don't want to tell people how to raise their kid, but nigga, come on, man. My daughter ever get out of pocket, nigga. She know better. We don't play that shit. Man, me or my wife don't play that shit. It ain't just me. My wife don't play that shit. My daughter get out of pocket, nigga is on. And fuck out of here with that shit. And then everybody like, oh, you know, she got a disability. Now, I don't give a fuck about that. My daughter is probably smarter than a lot of y'all fucking kids. Educational wise, she probably more smarter than y'all. Your kids. No, fuck all that. I don't play that shit with my daughter, nigga. My daughter know better, nigga. Respect level. And nigga, if you let her, listen, even though she got disability, nigga, if you let her just go off and no discipline, no structure, oh nigga, she wild. She go off, nigga. She think she can do whatever the fuck she want to do. Motherfucker sitting there tripping. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. I want y'all to hear this one thing before I get out of here. See if I can get this real quick before I get out of here. But I need y'all to really genuinely understand that shit, man. Like, yo, our people need to start like checking out people, man. We just think, oh, we got these young kids growing up and shit like that, nigga. You gotta get them young, nigga. My daughter ain't grow up in no fucking like environment where like she, you know, on some violent shit. I get that. But nigga, she didn't. It's not like she didn't grow up amongst her cousins and shit that grew up around that shit, or they was like you get what I mean? Like she didn't grow up like far from them or no shit like that. She hung with her cousins and shit that come from the streets and shit like that. Nigga, we don't live that far from the streets. It's just that our raised her different. That's it. I wouldn't allow certain shit around her. I don't give a fuck if it was adults or kids. Nigga, certain shit that don't rock. That shit don't rock with me. And you listen. I always say this too, right? That's why my daughter's kind of raised a certain type of way. My wife is she got plenty of brothers and sisters and shit, right? But she's the only child, and she was raised like that, right? I have siblings and shit like that, but I'm the oldest. Me and my wife, we the oldest of all our siblings. So it's a lonely thing with us. Like we feel like alone. We feel like we the second or third parent of helping raising our siblings. So we have that in common. And that's how we've been raised. So like we have that thing. We always got that. I put it this way. We always got that what's the word I'm looking for? We have that thing that where we gotta take care of people. I put it that way to make it simple. We just always feel like we gotta take care of people. We the oldest of all our siblings, right? Like so. We have that in common. So we move that way. So when our daughter came and shit, and she's the only kid, like we raised her a certain type of way. We was already mature when we had her. So it was like we taught certain lessons. We didn't have her like a lot of our siblings, they had kids young. Excuse me. They had kids young and shit. like I think my wife second youngest sister and shit, her daughter is like ain't nothing but a year younger than my daughter, then younger than our daughter, and then like even my sister, right? Like that's a year younger than, like 4 years younger than me. Or shit, even my youngest sister, her daughter is older than my fucking daughter. But my fucking sister that we grew up together, her fucking son is only a year older than my daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they like they had kids young. We didn't have kids young. So it's a little different. So we're a little bit mature. So we give people a little bit more of a pass. I ain't gonna say a pass, but we kind of like look at that shit as different. That's why we don't judge people how they raise their kids. But don't ever get that shit twisted. You can't bring your kid around me, your kid on that bullshit. That's why majority, I say 80%, maybe even 90%. I say 90% of my daughter, she was homeschooled. I ain't want around other motherfuckers. Pick up bad behaviors and shit. I ain't like that shit. Cause it's not like my daughter didn't go to school before. You know what I mean? But it was like, I took her straight out of school. I didn't like her behavior. And she was young at the time. It was like, nah, bring her ass home. You know what I mean? So, like, we did shit like that. Listen, I'm not saying we the greatest parents in the world. We get shit wrong and shit like that. You know, we handle shit wrong. But we did a great month. I'll put it this way. I give my wife all the props in the world. She did a fucking great job with my daughter. I told you, as a father, all my own responsibility is to make sure she's safe. Hey, nigga, you do anything with my daughter, I kill you. That's my shit. Then provide. That's it. Other than that, nigga, nah. My wife did everything. Whoever my daughter is right now is because of my wife. And yeah, you can give me some props of saying I protected her and always a ride. Like, she knows that, but but my wife did the work. At the end of the day, she did all the work. And like I said, a lot of people was like, "Oh, Kenny," that's why I say I don't get mad at people. They say to me like, "Oh, Kenny, well, you financially could do that." Yeah, I don't knock that. I'm not saying you wrong, but I'll financially keep my daughter home. Shit, we actually lucked up with that. Believe it or not, because if my wife was still working, she probably would have been to school early. Listen, I'll put it this way. That's why I believe in a higher power, right? I'm not like this dude I'm just not a religious person. I believe in the higher power. Listen, do y'all understand how my daughter even came in the world in a way, right? Like, my wife was getting hurt at the job or whatever, right? And she got a couple of surgeries or whatever, and I took care of whatever, but the last shit that she got hurt on, she had to retire. And she retired. And it was crazy because we didn't own no house or nothing like that. We was like living in townhouses that wasn't that far from us. It's still not that far from us. And my wife retired. And my wife was like, I want a house or whatever, blah, blah. Get the house. And my wife, she was retired then. She couldn't work. Because her knee was fucked up. Whatever, they made her take a package and, all that shit. And we moved from then. Right? We moved here. The crazy shit about that was I was still wilding. Believe it or not, I was still wilding. I still was. I think we was like, what, fucking Like I think we both was like fucking like 20. Shit. It was like we was in our 20s. No. Yeah, we was in our 20s. It seemed like we was in our fucking 20s, but we wasn't. I think we was about we was in our 30s. I think we was like in our early 30s, like something like that. And I was still wilding though. In my early 30s, I still was kind of wilding. Right? Like I didn't have my head on straight and shit like that. I was still wilding. And we moved here. Yeah, we was in our 30s. And we moved here, got our shit or whatever. And my wife, we got here with her. We wasn't even here for like least we wasn't even here for like a good 2 years. Right? We was here for maybe about like a year and something. Cause I think like my youngest sister came here, she moved here with her daughter and shit. And I let her come stay with me and shit. Cause shit, my mom came and stayed. Like we had so many people that came and stayed with us and shit. And when we had this house, like, and it was like in like a fucking year, 6 months. It was arranged. Like we had so many people that came live with us. We try to take care of people. That's just how we come from that. We came from helping people. That's how we are. Right now, we're a little different now, but at that time, we just, we help out people. That's just how we were. Right? And I remember my fucking wife, I'm going to work. Right? My wife, I think was like 35 at that time. And we both was 35 at that time. And I remember my fucking wife was like, no, it was before we was 35, because my daughter is 9. She be 10 this year. So, yeah, it's what, 34. Probably was like 34, 33, 34, something like that. And I remember my wife, I'm going to work and shit, and my wife telling me she's pregnant. And I was like, now I lost my mind. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'll be very, very honest about that. Number one, at that point in my life at that time, I didn't think we were gonna have no kids. I didn't want no kids. Nothing like that. Right? Now, mind you, when I was young, growing up in the hood, of course I wanted a kid, but like shit went so long that I didn't have no kid. And I was reckless out this bitch. It like, I'm not sitting there, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Nigga, I was out this motherfucker, nigga, I was fucking raw dog and all that shit. A lot of the times. Not all times, but a lot of times I was out there going raw dog. Even with my wife. When I first met her, I don't think we used a condom. I don't think we did. So, like, I was out there, bitch, going crazy. So, emotionally, it fucked me up. Like, how the fuck she get pregnant? And then at that point in time, man, my wife, well, we was about 33, 34. Nigga. Right, man, my wife, we've been knowing each other since we was 19 years old. And all of a sudden, you get pregnant, and we ain't never used condoms. I don't even think we ever used condoms. That's the crazy shit about it. I don't think we ever used condoms. So, time we met to whenever, right? We never used condoms. I don't think we did. Right? So, told me that shit. That shit fucked me up. And I wasn't right. I wasn't right. Like, I tell people I wasn't right for at least a good, like, when my daughter was born, even when my daughter was born, I still wasn't right. Like, mentally, I wasn't right. That's why I tell people, like, a lot of times people be sitting there like, oh, nah, nigga, I wasn't good. Like, I was still doing stupid shit. I was out there wilding and shit. And Like I got moments with my daughter and shit like that, but I go look back at like a lot of that shit, nigga. I was wilding, man. Like I was, like when I in the moment of her being born and all that shit, like my wife was pregnant, I was wilding. No lie, I don't lie about that shit. I wasn't like the perfect fucking, husband or father and shit like that, or I wasn't like that, y'all. I was wilding. I was very scared because I didn't think that like this shit would happen to me at fucking 30 something years old. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? I was wilding, bro. Like I was doing stupid, dumb shit. Can't get into too much of that shit, but I just doing stupid shit. And I know, like, for years I made my wife feel like I wasn't committed. Because I was doing stupid shit. I was going out and doing shit, and and then the crazy shit, I had started a new job at that. But when that shit happened too. So I was like already in my job and shit. I started a new job. So, you start meeting new people and shit. And you just start doing stupid shit. Like, so I fucked up a lot. That's why I told motherfuckers I appreciate my wife. My wife stuck with me through a lot of fuck shit. Motherfuckers talk about shit. How they hurt people. Like that's my thing. I always talk about how I hurt people too. Like you don't just sit down like you all good. Now, nigga, I did some fuck shit. My wife is great. But I hurt her too. I did a lot of fuck shit. Staying out all night and shit. My wife pregnant and shit. Staying out all night. I get off work. Look, mind you, I was already getting off late anyway. I was getting off like fucking 11 o'clock at night and shit. Working at the school. And nigga, I still be out that bitch. We go to the bar after that. Like I was doing stupid shit like that. I wasn't listen. I wasn't good. Like I wasn't like this person that I would like motherfuckers to look up to. That's why I said I got mistakes. I got shit that I did that was wrong. And I know now you look back at it, it's wrong. When you figure out that shit was wrong, you hurt people. Like I'll be telling motherfuckers, like I'm the motherfucker that you come to, you talk to. I know about that shit. I know how to hurt. Listen, I hurt my wife. Like you sitting out that motherfucker all night, all long. She pregnant, and you sitting out that bitch. She calling you, trying to call you. You ain't picking the phone up because you want to have fun because you scared or whatever the fuck I was kind of going through. But like I told motherfuckers, once my daughter came, she'll change. And now, nigga, that shit real. I think when my wife was pregnant, I didn't think it was real. You know what I mean? I'm young, dumb, ignorant and shit, but my wife was pregnant at the time. And I'm like, that shit ain't really real. You know what I mean? I'm still out there. It's almost like you trying to get your last little shit out, right? I wasn't looking at it like that, but I just didn't think it was real. I always tell people I didn't take that shit serious as I was supposed to. When my wife got pregnant. It wasn't that it wasn't real. It was just I didn't take it serious. Like I thought I had to change who I was or what I was doing. But, my daughter came. That shit changed everything. And then even when she came, it still took me a little minute. Because I still was doing stupid, reckless shit. So it took me a little minute. I ain't no perfect nigga, man. I did fuck shit. I did a lot of fuck shit. That's why I always praise my wife. Because, nigga, you don't put up with a nigga like me. Shit, I know plenty of women that probably would have cut me off. My wife put up with me. She gave me a chance to fix shit. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't shit. Like, seriously, I never say I was this good nigga like that. No, nigga, I wasn't shit. You know, it took me a minute to be a fucking good father. It took me a minute. I'm still working on it. to be a good father. Like, but it took me a minute to kind of understand what my priorities is. Like, I didn't know what my priorities was. I was a reckless street nigga, wilding, and they didn't expect to have kids. You know, regardless if I didn't or not, but I still didn't take the responsibility serious. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, everybody, listen, motherfuckers be sitting out here thinking they better than people. They ain't better than nobody, bro. That's why I don't do that. I don't act like I'm better than nobody, nigga. I wasn't shit like that. If you ever knows anything about me, nigga, I always praise my wife. Because my wife was better than me. She was always better than me. Listen, be real about it. She's still better than me. And I still know I grew and all that shit, but my wife is better than me, nigga. Give me a second, y'all. Be all right, people, I'm back. That's why I tell motherfuckers, like, yo, that's why motherfuckers be sitting there, they be like, yo, you give all your wife all that praise, nigga. Listen, hey, man, I wasn't shit. Now pretend that like I was this dude that was like that, nigga. That's why I tell you, my past ain't shit. That's why I can relate to people that going through shit, because I ain't no perfect nigga. I'm a fucked up nigga. I come from fucked up shit. You know what I mean? I did fucked up shit. Like, I ain't no perfect nigga. Like, I don't never think I'm better than. That's the reason I don't never think I'm better than nobody. Like, nigga, how the fuck think I'm better than somebody, nigga? Like, motherfuckers, like, nigga, the shit I put my wife through, I put my family through. I'm just talking about my, like, people I know. I put them through. My grandmother through. Yo, you know my grandmother had to get out her bed, come bail me out of jail. But not bail me, but she had to get me. As a fucking teenager, she had to get out her fucking bed when she got to go to work in the morning. And at that time, my grandma was probably like, fucking what, like, she was like down there in her 60s. I took my grandma through that shit. Shit, my aunt Willette, God rest her soul. I always talk about her. One of my favorite aunts in the world. It was like a mother figure to me. Nigga, she came bail me out. Well, not bail me out, but they came and got me from jail. That shit all the time, bro. You know what I mean? My Aunt Sheila, like, even my Aunt Sheila was against, she was like, let that nigga stay in jail, but she was right. She probably was right. But she always stayed in my ass. Like, it's people like, yo, Like, I took people through shit. That's why I don't never sit here and act like I'm better than somebody, bro. I hurt family members. I hurt people that I love. Genuinely. And I don't even get mad at like family members and shit that don't want me around. I'm okay with that. It hurt a little bit, but I'm okay with it because in fact I know I put people through shit. And then, mind you, I keep telling y'all, my personality ain't really changed that much from that. Only thing different is my daughter and my wife. That's it. That's the only thing that keeps me humble. Other than that, nigga, I'll probably smack the shit out of a motherfucker. I'll probably clap a motherfucker. If one for my daughter and one for my wife being in my life, and my thing, I'll probably clap a nigga, probably shoot a motherfucker. I don't like. I'm off the hook, motherfucker. I mean, don't get that shit twisted about me showing love. Like, yo, I would probably fuck a motherfucker up. Like, I probably would shoot a nigga. Like, it ain't that fucking shit. Like, all I'm saying is, I think I'm better. I probably wouldn't do certain shit, but I don't know that. If you fucking my daughter, I kill you. That's on real talk. I kill you on my daughter. If you play my wife like that, nigga, I kill you. I don't play like that. They the two most important people in my life. I kill you over them. I don't give a fuck about going to jail. Nigga, I probably wouldn't even survive in jail. I'm not a jail nigga. Never was. But I kill you though. I'm one of those niggas. I kill you. It ain't mean nothing to me. I get over it. That's why a lot of my family members don't fuck with me. They know, nigga, if I hit that level of that shit, I don't give a fuck. On that kill shit, oh, they know. That's why they don't fuck with me. You think they don't fuck with me because, oh, Kenny tripping. Okay, cool. Nigga, they saying that Kenny will go to that level to kill you. Because I don't give a fuck. On certain levels, I don't. You play with my daughter, I kill you. You play with my wife, I kill you. That just is what it is. That they the two people that mean more to me than anybody. And nigga, you something happened to my grandma, I kill you. That's real talk. You play with my motherfucking grandma, like anything have my grandmother, nigga, something violent, I'll ride. I kill you over her. Oh, my dad, mama, and all that, because they didn't raise me. I got other fucking family. I got my cousin Marty. He raised me more than my own fucking mother and father. So you play with him in a certain type of way, nigga, I kill you. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit. I don't play like that. It was some real shit. Let me say this real shit. Right? That nigga True. Right? I know I brought him up a couple times, but I want to make that shit very clearly. Bro, I ain't got no beef with you like that. Because if I got beef with you like that, nigga, you can't roll around my city. You can't come here. You don't come here anyway like that, but like that anyway. But nigga, you come to my city, if it's like that, nigga, you can't come to my city. I'll make it very uncomfortable for you to come here. So it ain't like that. But I want that nigga True to understand something. Like, yo, you playing around like you got a real issue with me of some shit I said to you, nigga, like I disrespected you. That's grown man shit that we talk about. This whole notion that you mad about some shit, you don't want to fuck with niggas and shit like that, disrespect you like that, nigga, that's some shit we talk about. Like, you don't get to do that, bro. Now I feel like you just doing some fake shit. You just talk to me about it. If I disrespect you a certain way, you know I would apologize to you. If I disrespect you, you felt a certain type of way. I'm saying this out to this nigga true. If you think I disrespected you like that, y'all, I swear to you, I apologize to you. And then the crazy shit about it, you know that. But like I said, I think it's bigger than that. I read people very well, understand shit. Nigga, you been wanting to not fuck with me or whatever the situation is. I don't know why, but I can feel that shit. I read rooms very well. I read people's vibes very well. It ain't no way, bro. We've been fucking with each other since we was fucking in our 20s. We been fucking with each other over 15 years. And I said some shit to you that disrespected you that much and we can't have a conversation? Nah, bro. That shit bigger than that. That shit bigger than that, bro. We supposed to be able to talk that shit out, bro. But you don't want to do that. But that's all cool, though. It's all good. Like I said, don't let a lot of these, even Shay, all in. Any of them. Don't, listen, OBF, don't allow these niggas to think that I'm the nigga to say, oh, we can't talk. We can't figure this shit out. I disrespected them so much that I hurt them that much, they can't talk to me. They can't talk to OBF. It's a lie. It's all a lie. Them niggas, they are lying. I am that nigga that like, yo, if we cross the line with each other, nigga, we can talk about this shit. She ain't no one talk about nothing for whatever the fuck the reason is. And like I said, I got my reasons or whatever. But like I said, but you do not allow these motherfuckers to sit here and come here and act like they couldn't talk to me. It's bullshit. Any of them niggas. Anybody. Listen, I don't give a fuck if they fuck with me or not. To this day. They are lying. Unless I tell you, I say, I don't fuck with them at all. It ain't nothing we can talk about. Like that nigga Rick. It ain't nothing he can say to me. It's a wrap. If I didn't say that, then all of my motherfuckers can come and they can talk to me. That nigga Rick can't say shit to me at all. Nothing. I don't fuck with that nigga at all. It ain't nothing he can say. But all our motherfuckers, yes, they can say whatever. But don't let motherfuckers sit here and them niggas don't fuck with me because I'm fat. They can't control me. And like I said, there's some issues there, but I can't talk about to a certain extent that the shit what it is. I can't talk about it. That's on them, but they don't get to sit here and try to like, but what I won't allow them to do is sit there and act like I'm the fault. I'm the motherfucker that at fault. No. Shay ain't here because of Shay. That nigga True, he not here because of True. Them motherfuckers got their own personal shit that's going on, and they trying to make it seem like I'm the motherfuckers the problem. No, fuck out of here. That nigga True, and let me just say this one thing about this nigga True. I want to make this shit very clear, and I'm gonna leave it as this. That nigga True is a suck ass nigga. He lying. Anything he says, he's lying. That nigga can call me the dead tomorrow and we can fix it. But he won't do it. And you know why he won't do it? Because I won't tell y'all the full truth or why he won't do it. See how real I am about that? I know why he won't do it. That nigga can't do it. He don't. It ain't that he can't do it. He just don't want to do it. We can fix whatever me and True going through, whatever his issue is, nigga, we can fix it. But he don't want to do it. Like I told you, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than what I'm talking about. It's bigger than this bitch ass nigga talking that shit. And I'm calling him a bitch ass nigga because he acting like a bitch ass nigga. And he's supposed to fix it, but he won't. He won't fix it because I know why you won't fix it, nigga. To that nigga True. I stand on that. And if you think I'm lying, if y'all think I'm lying, ask this nigga True. Go to his shit and ask him, what he mad at Kenny about? That nigga bringing some old goofy shit. I ain't like the way he talked to me. Nigga, I say shit to everybody in a certain type of way that they don't like. We can't fix that? What I say, nigga? You the godfather of my daughter. Somehow I said some shit to you that it's no way we can fix it. You the godfather of my daughter. We can't fix nothing. I said this crazy shit to you that disrespect you so much. Nigga, please stop. Fuck out of here, nigga. First of all, only thing that nigga True can say to me to not fuck with his kids, if he say, hey, nigga, you a bitch ass nigga, and I don't think you got the motherfucking balls or galls to take care of my kids when I'm gone. That's the only thing that nigga can say to me. Other than that, nigga, no, we good. But I know I ain't say that to that nigga. So I know whatever he gonna come up with is a lie. This is plain and simple. Fuck out of here, nigga. He mad for whatever the fucking reason he mad. I don't even know why this nigga mad. And like I said, I ain't even gonna say that. I know part of why he mad. Or why he acting the way he acting. I can say that. I know why True acting the way he acting. But that's on you, nigga. That ain't on me. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Right? We're gonna leave it as this. Tell y'all some real shit. Right? Nah, we ain't gonna leave it as this, nigga. We gonna keep going. Fuck it. We gonna put his ass on blast. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Every time that nigga True came to Baltimore, ask that nigga, did he pay for something? Did he get a hotel? Did he get anything? No, he didn't get a motherfucking thing. I let that nigga stay at my crib. Ask that bitch nigga that. I stand on that. I let his ass stay here. Every time he came here. Every time. When he came to Baltimore, he could stay here. At my crib. He was protected. Everything. Nothing happened to that nigga. We was good. Nothing. Nothing happened to the nigga. He was here at my crib. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I take that away. He was protected at his motherfucking goddaughter house. His goddaughter. He was protected. He was good. Nothing happened to that nigga. Nothing. Ain't a motherfucking thing. The most thing happened to True, it's like back in the day a little bit. We was at Walmart and nigga bumped into him and shit. Nigga, we was both ready to whip his ass. Nigga tried to bump True and shit when we was walking through Walmart. Nigga, we both ready to fuck him up. We both look back and the nigga ain't look back. So we was like, fuck that bitch ass nigga. But that's the only thing that ever happened to that nigga. When he fuck with me. Ask that nigga real shit. Ain't nothing happened. He came out here all the time. Every time. One time he came out, I think, I ain't gonna say one time, but a couple times, I ain't getting that. But the one time he came out with his baby mom and shit, they had some shit or whatever, and they rolled, and that was all cool. I ain't had no problem with it. But other than that, nigga, anytime you came down this motherfucker, nigga, who picked you up? Who picked the fuck you up? Who took you to your when you had to leave, nigga? Who took you to leave? My wife did. My wife took you a lot of them times. She took you to the train station. My wife did that. You disrespect the motherfucking family like that, like nigga, we ain't shit. All of a sudden you got a problem with us. What the fuck problem you got with me and motherfucking the family like that? Nigga, we took care of you when you came down here. Every time you ain't to pay for nothing. A lot of the times you ain't pay for shit other than coming down on the motherfucking train. I stand on that shit. That nigga ain't pay for shit. Nigga, that's OBF. Nigga, that's what we do that. I did that for that nigga. Everything was good, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Acting like he paid for something. Like he was down here. Like it was so hard for him to come in. He got this problem with OBF. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? You came on this bitch with nigga, you was good. Nothing happened to you, nothing. Ain't a motherfucking thing happened to you. Nothing. And you can't just say, oh, well, I had family down there. Nigga, you didn't sleep at the family house, nigga. You slept on my motherfucking couch. You slept in OBF shit. You slept in me and my wife shit. Not your cousins, nigga. Here and there. I ain't gonna get in that because I ain't gonna try to blow you out like that. See, this is what I'm saying. I can blow your ass out, but I don't. But nigga, when you fuck with us, when you fuck with me and Mika, nigga, we took care of you. These are facts. You don't get to sit there and act like we did this shit to you, or even me, act like I hurt your feelings or some shit. Nigga, you fucking crazy. You out your motherfucking mind, nigga. And I mean that shit to that nigga true. I stand on that, nigga. You out your fucking mind, nigga. All the shit we did for you. Nigga, you came on this bitch with no care in the world. You ain't to worry about. Say, okay, I'm coming down. Okay, cool. You had to worry about food, anything. Nothing. You had to worry about a motherfucking thing. Here and there, you probably do some shit or whatever. But nigga, majority of the time you came down, nigga, nothing. It's OBF, nigga. This our shit. And nigga had no... Nigga, I used to throw cookouts with niggas. Niggas, do you understand how much fucking money I was spending? I was spending $300, $400, $500 when this nigga came down. Ain't had to pay for shit. And this nigga sitting here acting like I owe him something. Are you stupid, nigga? The fuck wrong with you? Nigga mad at me. You mad at me. You mad at me for what? Matter of fact, put this on real. The last time you came down here, what you pay for? Did you pay for anything? Last time you came and hollered at your boy. What you pay for? I'll wait, nigga. You ain't pay for shit. I took care of you when you came down. And it's not even about that. It's about the point that, nigga, you keep pretending that nobody, like I'm your fucking enemy, or I did something to you that fucked up that, well, we can't fix this shit. That's the fucking problem. Ain't about no motherfucking money, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But nigga, don't get that shit twisted. Every time your ass came down this motherfucker, nigga, you on a lot of times, nigga, I put it this way to y'all, people. Let's make it very clear then. Because I'm not saying he ain't do nothing. But I'm saying this. About 90% of the time this nigga came down here, I took care of him. Facts. These are facts. That nigga can lie, he can make up shit or whatever. It's a fact. I took care of this nigga when he came down in motherfucking Baltimore. I took care of him. He had to worry about nothing. These are facts. 90% of the time this nigga True came down to Baltimore, I took care of him. Facts. He can sit there, he can lie, he can make up shit or whatever, however the fuck he feeling, or anybody. I took care of him. And I'm talking about, nigga, I'm not talking about, oh, just recently. No, I'm talking about, oh, nigga, since we known each other. 90% of the time I took care of him when he came down to Baltimore. And I suppose I did that. That's how I looked at it. But for this bitch nigga to sit there and act like you don't show no fucking respect for me? Like you got a problem with me, nigga? On some fuck shit? When all you gotta do is talk to me? Nigga, I took care of you. Every time you came to Baltimore, nigga, I took care of you. Fuck you talking about? It was maybe probably about 1% or 2% of the time that you did help me out. I ain't that nigga like that not give you props. I give you that. But nigga, don't be like that. Nigga, I took care of you when you came to Baltimore. You had to worry about shit. Don't let these niggas, listen, let me tell y'all something, people. Don't let these niggas fool you who the fuck I am. I took care of this nigga when he came down here. 90-some% of the time this nigga came down here to Baltimore, I took care of him. These are facts. Ain't no shit I'm bragging about. It's a fact. So for this nigga to act like a bitch ass nigga, to try to sit there and act like, oh nigga, he can't talk to me. We got we upset. He feel a certain type of way. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. And I'm supposed to be your man. But I told y'all, I know why this bitch ass nigga acting the way he acting. I know why he acting the way he acting. I know why. Fuck out of here, you bitch ass nigga. And then sit there and try to act like, excuse me, somehow, nigga, like I said, I told that nigga, I said, yo, you mad at me? Whatever. Call me. Call your goddaughter. That's supposed to be your goddaughter. I made you. Excuse me. I made him the goddaughter of my daughter. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Man, we got the hiccups. I made this nigga the goddaughter of my daughter. The hiccups. Bad. This bitch nigga, he sit here and I tell him that, and he still be a fuck nigga. Fuck, why I supposed to act? Now, listen, it's one thing of disrespecting me. It's another thing of disrespecting my fucking daughter. That's how I feel at this point with that fucking nigga True. You the fucking goddaughter of my fucking kid. We can't talk this shit out. You that mad, nigga? What are you mad about? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't did nothing to you that wrong for you to be that mad at me about. Or I talk to you a certain type of way. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. You fucking goofy nigga. Oh, now you mad. Like I said, listen, nigga, when I told you, last time we talked, I put this on my life, and I said this to that nigga. I said, the next time I see you niggas up, and what I mean by that, nigga, don't you ever speak to me, nigga. Don't you ever say nothing to me. It's your fucking goddaughter, nigga. What the fuck? I made you her godfather, nigga. You got that motherfucking animosity to me because I said some shit that you don't like? You turned your back on the fucking child? Nigga, fuck you, nigga. I stand on that shit, y'all. That nigga a fucking clown, man. I'll be right back, people. Give me a second. Fuck that nigga, man. Ask me how I stand on business with that. That nigga can't come here and say nothing, nigga. The fuck that nigga, man. You don't do that shit to your fucking people. You say, oh, I fuck with you, K. I fuck with you like that, but then you turn your whole back. What the fuck did I say to you? Did I say fuck your son? Or fuck your kids? Did I say fuck your girl? Or some shit like that? I ain't never say no shit like that. So we supposed to be able to work that shit out, bro. And that goofy ass nigga sitting there, like I told you, it ain't about me. I told you about that nigga True too. I told you about a lot of them niggas. Even that shit come with Shay. It ain't about what y'all think. Them motherfuckers is something. I already know what it is. I don't and you know the crazy shit about it, I still show grace to these motherfuckers. Even though I know they saying some fucked up shit and I'm talking about this shit and they on some fuck shit. That go for Shay and that go for that nigga too. I don't put y'all ass on blast for a reason. Listen, morally I'm better than y'all. That's how I look at that shit. You motherfuckers is sad. You can't stand on business, but you trying to make me seem like I'm the bad guy. Fuck y'all, man. And that go to Shay, and that go for that bitch ass nigga True. Ain't no way you can't work this shit out with me, but you choose not to, because I know why. I know why. I know the real reason why, and I still won't put your bitch ass on blast. You know why? Because I'm a hold at it against y'all, because I'm better than y'all. Morally, I'm better than y'all. Not because I think I'm better than y'all. I'm morally better than you. There ain't no way we can't squash this shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck Shay and fuck that nigga True too, because they know better. But they won't do it because they suckers. And like I said, I got y'all motherfucking card. I can put you bitches out on blast anytime I want to, but I won't do it. Because you know why? Because I'm better than you. Morally, I'm better than you. That go for Shay and that go for that nigga True. How the fuck y'all turn on me? The fuck out of here. Y'all Shay gonna turn her back on me. Fuck you talking about? I'll bring you around my daughter and my wife. You think I put your life in? Fuck out of here. That's bullshit, but I know why you did it. And that goes to that nigga True too. I know why you switched up on me too, you bitch ass nigga. I know why you did it. And that goes for Shay too. Fuck her too. You ain't welcome in Baltimore either. You can go see your sisters and shit. They don't live in Baltimore. How about you put it that way? You come to my fucking city, you ain't welcome. How about that shit? I mean that shit. All your sisters ain't from Baltimore. They ain't from the city. They from outside of the city, Virginia, Pennsylvania, all that shit. That ain't Baltimore. They ain't Baltimore City. You came in a motherfucking city where I'm at, where I live. I live amongst the motherfucking people. Understand what these motherfuckers want to talk gangster about me. Nigga, I live amongst the people. All these motherfuckers, they ain't even from Baltimore. Listen, her sisters, no disrespect to them, love to them. They ain't from the city. They ain't live in the city. They're from some fucking shit that an hour away. Nigga, I don't live an hour away from Baltimore City. I live in the city. It's 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes from wherever in the city. I live amongst the city. They came in the city when they came fucking with me. Understand that, y'all. Don't let these motherfuckers get this shit twisted about who the fuck I am. And that go for Shay. That go for all the motherfuckers. That nigga True, when that bitch ass nigga True came to Baltimore, he came to Baltimore. Came in the city. He just was in the, I made this shit good. I made this shit lovely. That's what I do. Like I said, if motherfuckers wanted to touch Shay, they'd have touched her. Put it that way. Talking about, you did that. Hey, Shay, if I wanted niggas to touch you, they'd have touched you. They touched you and your family when they was here. Did they touch you? No, they didn't. Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here. But I know why you did that bullshit. You used that and you did it on some fuck shit. Like I said, fuck all them motherfuckers. Fuck Shay and fuck that nigga True too. And fuck that nigga Rick Jr. and anybody ride with them. That's how I feel about it. Nigga, listen, I come from my street. Nigga, I still live in my hood. I still live amongst my people. I ain't running scared. I'm good. Ain't nothing gonna change, nigga. But amongst my people, these motherfuckers sit there, they got all scared and shit. Scary ass motherfuckers. I'm good in my hood. I'm good amongst my people. I put it this way. I ain't saying I live straight hood, but I'm just saying I live amongst my people. I'm good. Ain't nobody act like I'm supposed to be scared of my people, nigga. And I work amongst my people, nigga. I work amongst my people every day. The fuck I'm scared of. Fuck they talking about. Ask them what I'm scared of. Bunch of bullshit ass motherfucker. That ain't from my city. Ain't even really getting down like that. Such that nigga True. You been down here, nigga, and you know how we get down. But like I said, he a New York nigga. He think he better than niggas. And fuck that nigga. Like I said, you play with me like that and you see what happened then. Play with me like that and see what happened, True. But you ain't gonna play with me like that because you know better. This is the same nigga that got mad. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that be. I'm gonna let that be because I can put that nigga True on blast real quick, but I won't do that. But like I said, I got that nigga just because of some fact he disrespected his goddaughter. He the goddaughter. He the godfather of my goddaughter. I mean, a godfather of my daughter. And that nigga switched up on us like that. I don't give a fuck what me and him go through, nigga. He supposed to still call her. I'm the godfather of my kid. Or somebody's kid, I'm still calling. I was sitting there talking to my man, my man Ant. And my man Ant said, nigga, you still call here and then nigga. And I always tell him, like, yo, if my people, if they ever need me, nigga, I got them. You know what I mean? Listen, And my motherfucking god kids need me, nigga, they know. And like I said, you fuck my god kids, I kill you. That's real talk. That's my nieces, nigga. You play with them like that, I kill you. I don't play like that. See, listen, I'm a street nigga. I'm a former street nigga. I come from the streets. My loyalty is real. I don't play that bullshit that everybody else play. You play with my people, play people I care about, I kill you. I don't give a fuck how much I survived the streets and all that other shit. I'm a former street nigga. You don't play with my people. You play with them like that, nigga, I kill you. You play with people I love, I kill you. That's how it goes. I ain't no fucking, we talking about it and none of that shit. I'm a former street nigga. You play with my people, I kill you. That's how it goes. You play with my daughter, I kill you. It ain't no fucking shit. And what we talking about? My daughter ain't thinking about that shit, nigga. You play my daughter, nigga, that's how it goes. Play my wife, I kill you. You play with niggas I'm close to, I kill you. That's how it goes. I ain't got to sit there and second guess nothing. Listen. Like I told y'all, man, these motherfuckers ain't really like that. Like I said, I'm not a street nigga no more, but I got street mentality. And I come from the streets. You don't play with my people. I will kill you over that. Ain't nothing changed about me, nigga, because I got morals and shit like that, nigga. I still have how I move. You play with my motherfucking daughter, I kill you. You play with my wife, I kill you. You play with niggas that's close to me, I kill you. Ain't no motherfucking second guessing that. I'm not no nigga like that. Don't play none of that shit. Yeah, so I told you, a lot of these niggas is fake and they playing. Then the crazy shit about it is that, nigga, I use my own guns to kill you. See, you keep thinking like, oh, he gonna get some illegal shit. No, I use my own guns to kill you because I want you to know I did it. See, that's the difference. All these fuck niggas, they talk that shit, but they ain't really like that. Nigga, I mean what I say, you fuck with my people, I kill you. I ain't gotta use nothing illegal. Unless listen. You remember the dude that killed the police officer shit? And I said I ain't vibe with that shit. I ain't like that shit that he did that. And I meant that shit. I still don't like it. But I'm not that mad at him. I understand why he did what he did. But like I told you, I'd have plotted. I would have killed niggas. But like I said, I'd have plotted doing that. And I'd have probably killed a lot more people than he killed. Honestly. And I would have killed the nigga that killed my kid. I don't play like that, bro. Like I said, you don't want a nigga like me that got intelligence and shit like that to do some shit. You don't want me to do that. Because like I said, you don't want me going that war path like that. Nigga, I kill a lot of motherfuckers playing with me. I ain't scared of, I listen, and the crazy shit about it, I ain't scared of shit. I ain't scared of a motherfucking soul. You gotta understand, a nigga like me, I'm already willing to die. So I ain't scared of shit. I'm always willing to die. The fuck are you talking about? And I ain't scared of no nigga, no motherfucking system or American system. I ain't scared of none of that shit, nigga. I've been locked up. I've been in prison before. The fuck I'm scared of. I've been in slavery before. I ain't scared of none of this shit that y'all scared of. I ain't scared of none of that shit. Nigga, I died. First of all, I will never go to prison. I kill myself before I go to prison. So you ain't got to worry about, even if I got to prison, nigga, I kill myself in there. I would never be a slave. Prison is slaves, slave mentality. I never be there. I will kill myself. The fuck are y'all talking about, man? But like I said, a lot of these niggas ain't built like that. They not like that. They talk that shit, but they ain't like that. Motherfucker talking that gangster shit. You ain't really like that. I'm a street nigga. I'm a former street nigga. I come from that gutter shit. These motherfuckers sitting there, all these niggas sitting there talking about they gonna do this. They ain't gonna do shit. Half of these motherfuckers, they gonna cop out, and that's what they gonna do. But like I said, you fuck with mine, you fuck with my wife, you fuck with my daughter, I kill you. I ain't worrying about no motherfucking life, a life term or no shit like that. I ain't worrying about no getting life. You think I care about that shit? You hurt my wife, hurt my motherfucking daughter, nigga, I kill you. I kill you. You ain't got to worry about me giving a fuck about none of that shit you care about. My daughter been the love of my life and been everything to me than anybody before you even fucking even know about it. It's my daughter. Play my daughter if you like that. You hurt my daughter and see what happened. I don't give a fuck you police, FBI, whoever the fuck you may be. Nigga, you already got a head on you. Don't even worry about it. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers like that. I ain't scared of no motherfucking government. I ain't scared of none of that shit, nigga. You gotta kill me, bro. What the fuck you talking about? Motherfuckers ain't like scared. Oh, you gotta respect the government. No, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Understand, my daughter's already in danger. They just killed an autistic kid and a man in the last couple of days, in the last couple of weeks. And my daughter's autistic. So I'm supposed to give a fuck about these motherfucking racist ass police and these stupid ass police. They killed autistic people already. So you think I'm supposed to give a fuck about them? My daughter's autistic, nigga. You playing with her like that, nigga? Like, man, stop, man. You shooting fucking autistic people? Please stop. Now, like I said, play with me like that. Like I said, hurt mine, kill mine, do anything to mine, and watch what happened to you. I don't give a fuck you police or not. I swear, I will hunt you down. I will hunt your ass down. And I stand on that. Whatever they're talking about is a threat. Okay, you threaten the police. Nigga, I don't give a fuck who you are. You play with, listen, you hurt mine, you kill mine, nigga, nigga, if you kill mine, oh, nigga, you like, okay, all right, cool. Play like that with me. Kill mine and see what happens. Kill mine and see what happens. They killing autistic kids, bro. Kill my autistic daughter and see what happens. One, I fucking hunt your bitch ass down. I don't give a fuck who you are. Playing around with my fucking daughter like that. And then it's like spitting in her face after she died. I'm like, it ain't no big deal. You killed the autistic person. Man, please, man. Like I said, man, you gonna die fucking me. I will hunt your bitch ass down. I don't give a fuck who you are. Motherfucker sitting there talking that shit. I will hunt your bitch ass down. Give me a second, y'all. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. People playing around with your family. Motherfuckers you took care of. No, so motherfuckers that you don't even allow anybody to really come around your family like that. But they come around and then all of a sudden, now they don't trust you. You put their life in danger. And shit like that. And you sat around, you did karaoke with that person's and their family, sat around, did karaoke with your family, with your daughter. And somehow, some way, I'll put her life in danger. The fuck out of here. Like I said, I mean this shit from the bottom of my heart. I don't play like that. Like, fuck Shay. And I stand on that shit. Ain't no coming back from that. Ain't even no conversation. I thought like maybe I can have a conversation and maybe me and Shay can work this shit out or whatever. No, ain't no coming back from that, bro. I'll let you be around my daughter. I'll let you be around my daughter. And my daughter's autistic. And you think I will put your life in danger with my autistic daughter? Are you stupid or you crazy? But she went with that shit. But like I said, I know why she did it. Right? And let me put this shit to another level. How did shit go to another whole level? Right? Shay came down one time with the family. Showed them all love, everything. It wasn't no shit, no shade, wasn't mad. Wasn't no shit gonna happen to her, none of that shit. Right? It was after whatever, cool, whatever. This nigga true. You come down multiple times. You the godfather of this autistic child. You think that I will ever put you in danger? Oh, we got a problem, nigga. We gonna fix that shit. Cause you my brother. And then mind you, that's my autistic daughter, right? That's one thing, right? Then mind y'all people. Me and True been knowing each other since we was in our 20s. In our fucking 20s. And all of a sudden, now this nigga think he can't come and talk to me. If some shit go wrong, he got a problem with me. Oh, nigga, you said some shit that was so out of pocket to me. We can't talk about. Think about what this nigga is saying. Fuck the OBF shit. This nigga is supposed to be my man, 100 grand. We've been knowing each other since we was in our 20s. We 40-something years old. He the godfather of my daughter. We've been knowing each other over fucking, what? You might say, what? Over 15, 20 years? And this nigga is sitting here acting like, I heard him that much that way we can't talk about that. He's so mad at me, I said some fucked up shit to him, we can't talk about it. Are you kidding me? Nigga, you the golfer of my kid. Why me and you can't talk about this shit and can't fix this shit? No, because you don't want that, because like I said, I know the real reason, nigga. But I never put you on blast like that. That's the crazy shit about it. I know why you won't do it. I mean, listen, I ain't gonna say that. I won't put you out on blast because some fact, nigga, I'm better than you. I know why you ain't saying why you really mad at me. Because it ain't got nothing to do with me. nothing, nigga. It got nothing to do with me. It got nothing to do with OBF. You mad. Oh, you said some shit that hurt my feelings. Fuck out of here, nigga. Even if that is the case. You the godfather of my daughter. You turned your back on your goddaughter because of me. I hurt you that much that you turned your back on your fucking goddaughter, nigga? Huh? You turned your back on me because I said some shit that hurt you that much. You turned your back on your goddaughter. Nigga, first of all, let me tell y'all some real shit. My man Ant from DC. Nigga, we got in some beef or whatever. Nigga, that nigga know damn well I would never turn my back on my godson. If my godson ever called me dead or more, nigga, we good. I don't give a fuck. Even if me and him, his daddy beefing, we good. What you need, godson? You need me to do something? I got you. And that's vice versa with that nigga. He know that. My nigga from DC, he knows that. When I talk to this nigga, I say, oh, nigga, oh. I say, yo, Kenny, what the fuck? What's going on? I said, yo, I don't know. I said, these niggas all of a sudden tripping. I said, yo, we don't do that shit. And then we talking about a DC, Maryland, DC, Virginia shit. We don't do that. You talking about, my godson. I would never do that to my godson. I don't give a fuck if me and my man, 100 grand. I've been on this nigga back in my 20s too. Right, my nigga from DC, I've been knowing him that long. Nigga, I don't give a fuck up with me and beef about, nigga. If my godson, or he called me and say, yo, your godson needs you, or something like that, nigga, I ain't tripping. Like, what the, are you crazy? It's my godson. I gotta be there for him. I'm gonna fuck with this nigga. If I'm being with my man or whatever, I'm being with his father. It doesn't matter. Nigga, that's my godson. Nigga, I'll ride with him. Ain't no switching that up, nigga. It's my godson, nigga. Nigga, my godson is like my fucking kid. Like my daughter. That's who my godkids are. So if my godkids need me, I need you to just, I will take, nigga, okay, hold on, time out. What you need? Now I will switch everything in my life to help them. All right, I got you. Come holler at me. And you know what I tell my godkids? If some shit happened to certain job, I tell my godkids, listen, come holler at me. Come on. If they really genuinely need me like that, like their life changed like that, nigga, I will, listen, do you understand what I do for my godkids? My godkids is like my kids. And you play with them like that, nigga, I kill you. I stand on that. You play my godkids like that, I kill you. I don't play like that, bro. These motherfuckers sitting out here, they don't stand for shit. My godkids, me, nigga, you play my godkids and play my godkids like nigga, play any of my godkids, I kill you. I stand on business with that. You play with my fucking godkids, nigga, I kill you. Straight up like that. That's all that bullshit these niggas talking about. Play my godkids and play like that. My godkids know that. They call me for anything like that, nigga, to play my godkids like that, nigga, I kill you. You play with them. They my fucking kids. They my kids. They know better than that. Like, yo, these motherfuckers sitting there, nigga, these are my kids, bro. They fucking parents left them their life. Like something happened to them, nigga. I supposed to take care of them. Regardless. Fuck my circumstances, nigga. I gotta take care of them. All right, take care of my fucking god kids. Because they my kids. You don't make people your, like you make people your god kids or whatever. Nigga, no. Nigga, I tell everybody, like anybody, if I take your kid, even if I say I take your kids as my kids, my god kids, nigga, you ain't gotta worry about nothing like that. I will take care of them. I will die for them. I stand on that. Motherfuckers think, oh, you just gotta sit out there and just, show love and all of that. No, nigga, you gotta sometimes like, when it comes to people, yo, you just gotta show that nigga, listen, I can't speak for everybody else. I'm just saying, for me, I'm a ride die nigga. I die for people that I care about. That's real talk. You know what I mean? My god kids, I die for. Nigga, they my kids. You play my god kids, I find out you killed my god kids or anything happen like that. Nigga, I kill you. That's how that goes. Unless I know certain things. Right? But a lot of times, people, I will kill you over my god kids. But sometimes you can't kill your god kids over certain shit because if they in the streets and shit like that, can't do that though. That means you embracing street shit, But like I said, you play my god kids like that, nigga, I will kill you. Like I got one of my god kids coming on the family shit that we got going on, nigga. That's my god kid. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like, just trying to tell y'all, man, it's not like how y'all think it is, man. These motherfuckers ain't really like that. They're mad at shit they ain't mad at. Like I told you, what y'all mad at? When it comes to shade and all that, what y'all mad about that? I'm telling the truth about it. And actually, the crazy shit about it, I ain't even tell y'all the whole truth of why the Shay and them acting the way they acted. I ain't even tell y'all the whole truth. I'm actually being I'm being a good nigga about it. I'm still not even telling y'all the whole full truth. Because listen, if I told y'all the whole truth, you wouldn't even fuck with Shay. You wouldn't even fuck with that nigga. That nigga. What's his name? Can't remember the bitch ass nigga name. I'm sorry, even nigga True. You wouldn't even fuck with that nigga True. If I told y'all the full truth about why them niggas act the way they act, that nigga True and that nigga and Shay. If I told y'all the real truth about both of them, you wouldn't fuck with them. A bunch of bullshit ass motherfucking con artists. Acting like I ain't do shit for them. Mind you, when Shay came out, this motherfucking nigga Shay was good. Ain't nothing happened to her. Even though that some shit did, motherfuckers trying to do some shit, but I made sure nothing happened. She got mad at that. Oh, the fuck? I'm from Baltimore. But like I said, Shay, like I said, even with that shit, if Shay wanted to act like it ain't no big deal that I did that, well, then fine. You do it then. Come to Baltimore without no motherfucking say that. You probably gonna roll this bitch down in the motherfucking whoever you roll with. That may be cool. But like I said, where you rode that, you can't roll. I'll tell you that shit. You can't roll around it in them. And the crazy shit about it, they didn't even roll like that. They just was like around OBF. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like some shit that it was like, it was love. It wasn't no shit. It was like nobody was trying to do nothing. It wasn't even like that. And I made it like that because of the fact it was like that. Motherfucker was trying to do something to Shay and her peoples. And I was like, nah, that shit ain't happening on my watch. You know what I mean? It wasn't trying to be like I got it like that or nothing like that. But nigga, it didn't happen. I had people that I knew, you know, that situation didn't happen. And I fixed that shit. Make sure nothing happens. But everybody said that she said that. She was like, but you, it was almost saying, oh, you ain't like that. Okay, cool. I ain't trying to act like I'm like that. I'm just saying, I know for a fact that if I didn't do what I did, y'all would have got robbed at the motherfucking BWI. Or when you came down this bitch, you'd have got robbed. That's a fact. I know that for a fact. If I just turned a blind eye to it, Shay and her peoples got robbed down this bitch. They was already peeping them from the fucking when Shay even came down. The fuck are you talking about? So it was bigger than what the fuck we was talking about. But like I said, I made sure it didn't happen. But she was trying to feel like, oh, nah, nigga, you ain't like that in your city and shit. Like, it was almost like that. It was like, I'm not trying like I'm a gangster nigga like that, but I'm just saying I got some pull. That's some shit that niggas can't do. I got motherfuckers I can call and say, nah, y'all ain't doing that. And I did do that. Shit, we talking about that shit. Oh, we was all good down there. You was all good because everything was good because I made it good. Let's be real. Well, now you can, and like you was all good. Like you knew what the fuck was going on in Baltimore. You ain't know what the fuck was going on. You could have got robbed and killed. You didn't know that. Even your people's from wherever they was from, but they weren't from Baltimore City. So stop that shit. All this motherfucking stupid, dumb shit. People sitting there acting like, oh, they from something. You ain't from shit. Say your peoples ain't from Baltimore City. You came down in my city. And you all good. Everything was good. I made sure that shit good. The fuck you talking about? You wasn't even like that. Down here. You wasn't even like that. Even your people, you was all good. You was all good because I made it good. It's not to be earned, you know, like I got like that and nothing. You wasn't like that. You or your people wasn't like that in the city. The fuck are you talking about? And then you might try to bring up, oh, well, I hung out with your family and shit. You hung out with my family like that because I made it like that. I made it that way. You wasn't tight like that in the city. Ask Shay this then. If everything was all good, right? Everything, her family made everything good. Mind you, number one, her family wasn't from Baltimore. They weren't from Baltimore City. Motherfuckers keep trying to claim they from the city, but they ain't from the city. Right? Her peoples ain't from Baltimore. They ain't from Baltimore City. They got some shit that where they may be from Baltimore County or some shit like that, but they ain't from Baltimore City. Her peoples was not from Baltimore City. These are facts. Her peoples was not from Baltimore City. Her peoples can't. She may know they may knew somebody, but they ain't from Baltimore. And like I said, if that's the case, oh, your peoples make sure you was good in Baltimore City, right? Like I said, and I mean this shit from the bottom of my heart. If I did not stop some shit, because it was some shit that we was doing as us as one, right? We was doing this shit was like, we was putting out shit out there like that, and motherfuckers was like, they was watching what we was doing. Was shady people telling her, or did shady people know that they was doing some shit? No. I didn't even know. And we was fucking up. Like, we was putting our shit out there like that, and everybody was watching what we was doing. It was really, really like, we was really putting our shit out there and was fucking up. Excuse me. That shit was bullshit. We was fucking up out there. We was sitting out there talking about, oh, we got this and we got that. No, we didn't. We was sitting out there putting out we was disrespecting people that actually do this shit. And then we just sitting out there telling everybody, yeah, we good. We wasn't good. It was, the whole time, bro, we was fucking this shit up. And Shay sitting there, and she had like, oh, well, because you had it like that, you didn't have to worry about it. I did. I made sure everybody was cool. You didn't have nothing. What the fuck Shay do? I stand on that shit. I mean that. What did Shay do, y'all? She talking about, oh, well, it wasn't nothing gonna happen when we was down there. What did Shay do? Huh? Did Shay have to worry about anything? Did she have to worry about any fucking thing? She didn't. She ain't worry about shit. No money, no nothing. No, I take that back. No, Shay, they had some money or whatever, but Shay didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing. And like I said, think about what Shay did. She didn't do shit. All that shit she talking about, what did she do? All she did was go at a motherfucker like me. Talking about I tripped out. It wasn't like that. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, hey Shay, I can put you on blast real quick, but I won't do it though. Like I told y'all, on real talk, I can put Shay on blast real quick, but I won't do it. Because if I do that, then that made me a bad person. Because I know why Shay is saying and doing what she's doing. But I respect and I love her. I actually genuinely love Shay. But, but I never allow her to act like, disrespecting my fucking daughter, no shit like that. Because Shay, you can't disrespect my daughter like that. But like I said, I won't go out of my way to disrespect you like the way you disrespected me. And that's the crazy shit about it. She knows she out of pocket. But she'll ride with with that bullshit. She'll ride with that nigga. You know what I mean? Because she know better. She know shit. Shay, you ain't even, like, you know what I did. And you still trying to sit there and act like you right? The fuck out of here. All right, y'all. I'm out, man. Fuck that shit. And you know the crazy shit about it? I love Shay. That's the crazy shit about it. I love her. I appreciate her, and I love her. And I can't fuck with Shay no more. That shit is a wrap. You disrespect my daughter the way you disrespecting her, and then try to pretend, oh, no, fuck that shit. Like, no, you know that you ain't supposed to be talking that shit. It's all good, and you don't. You trying to act like I changed on you? Nah, I'm good. Tell shit it's all good. Fuck. Leave your comments, hit that like button, support your boy, Mr. Obia. Peace and love to the world.